Well, we are. We're going to start without Todd. He is not here, but this
So
is
rude.
It is rude, but this is session 28. By now in Void Heart, we were like level 16 or something. You all jealous?
Yeah, I feel like we haven't been getting enough level up.
Shut up, you. you say this every week, every damn week.
This is the thing that hasn't changed.
All right, Curtis, go ahead.
Well, we're live.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it live. So, we started this last week's session. I mean, I'll do it in macro switch. Right, so we just finished mopping up Lady Jade and her cronies. So then we stripped that place bare. We then proceeded to get swindled by a void snake and Sama Ring Ascending, which was definitely worth selling, and we definitely never going to need that Ring Ascending ever again.
I'm interjecting. You forgot about the astral projection.
Oh yeah, we found the big Medusa Skype head as well. Chester Decker went and had a conversation with some other Gorgons, but who really gives a shit?
Oh my god, okay.
So then, we sold a ring that we definitely won't ever need again, and got some other stuff from him. We then returned to Port Octail to a hero's reception. Well, that's what you'd imagine would happen, but they're all a bunch of cunts and just didn't. We then got rinsed by the fat cat about being disrespectful, and then proceeded to throw a Gorgon head at him for saying something so ludicrous. We then went back to the ship where we saw Frank crying that he couldn't get the Chester Decker's new bird revived. So we then proceeded to get Chester Decker's new bird revived after failing horrifically to question from a state of undead.
Can I interject once more? You guys paid 150 gold pieces for a speak with dead spell and then ask bullshit questions.
Well, first off...
Yeah, go on.
Mr. Chester Decker was just like, yeah, let's do this. And didn't give us time to discuss questions first. And then when we had the chance to ask questions, what was the first question? What is your name?
Yeah. I know that's a good question. She dodged the fifth one as well. I was like, who were you in the city? But I used the word underwater city, and then that was enough credence for her to just say, oh, it's in an underwater city, and then fucking drop that dead. Like,
well, maybe you shouldn't have mentioned the underwater city again after she has said, as an answer to previous questions, she doesn't know anything about an underwater city.
Yeah, she just ignored the first part of the question, the bastard. And then Gwenda continued her streak of not liking anyone except the crew, and then immediately fell out with her. What was her name again? I forgot what it was.
Her name is Anna Spellthorn.
Anna Spellthorn, that's
just,
the one.
well, in theory, right, she is part of the crew now. So my shtick is not hating everyone who's not part of the crew.
Yes, it is, because as soon as you found out that she'd be travelling with us, with Chester Decker, we suddenly made up with her and we were best friends and no kissy. I
don't remember that part.
You did.
I do still have her on my sheet as new arch enemy. Possible.
We then went and had a party with a fat kiddie again. We then become best friends with Breaker Barker, and said he'd be willing for us to sign up with him at any point in the future, which we're allowed to do because apparently he's allied with our current Shaw. But that then brings into the question of what happens when our allied Shaws that we're both signed up to then split off. Are we then still part of both Shaws, or do we have to pick which Shaw we want to stay with? That's questions for the future. And then to wrap us up last session, we then going to find out that Mr. Ironblood is now the proud owner of the Tornado, a land ship of the utmost magnitudes.
Are you done there, Curtis? Okay, so changes just for Rocket, so we can actually make sense of what kind of just was said. You now have a new crew member, the dead girl you found in the underwater city, now resurrected. She ended up being a scientist, a scholar that worked alongside Chester Decker's parents in preserving ancient knowledge.
Once again proving that fucking everyone knows Chester Decker somehow, even if they're underwater.
Chester and her had a sort of argument. Well, Chester had an argument with her about mainly that she was the one that worked with the Illithid to try to understand the scroll that was under the water. However, the Illithid killed her, but preserved her to resurrect her at a later point because they were friends, some sort of Illithid empathy. Then Chester decided to hide the fact that he had the scroll from her, but then revealed the fact that he had the scroll later on. They had a bit of a conversation about how she had done some research into them, and the group found out that if she told the group that if all 3 scrolls are reunited, a 12th level spell, only known by the Endless, the gods, could be cast from it. They had a bit of a philosophical argument that she would use it to better the world. However, Chester has different ideas, as you can expect. He wants to use it for something quite selfish. And I think the group learnt he wanted to use it to free his sister. And that was it. Details that Curtis may have missed.
Curtis knows all of this. Macro, on the other hand, doesn't give a shit.
Yes, fair enough. Okay, so today our session begins as Grildar whooshes out of the mountainous doors. Zephyr, attuned, the landship soaring across the western plains as it takes off. So Grildar, in the back of your head, she begins to speak. I am glad for the exercise. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a little bit unsettling, but hello, I guess.
You did speak last session.
Yeah, still. It's not something Greller's gotten used to.
Yeah, and you notice that as she soars across the land, you're garnering a lot of attention from the western side, of Part Arctil. People are stopping to look.
Yeah, and I will just sail it next to our other ship. And just take a trip outside of town and then sail into the water. So
Zephyr, as you control her with your movement, your actions. Mm-hmm. As she moves towards the sandy beach, she descends, makes a kind of thumping sound as she hits the sand, parts it as if it was water, and then sinks gently into the waves, sailing around the bay, attracting the attention of everyone as she then sails up right next to the crunchy spice. And you see Darioso on deck just going, "What the fuck?"
Yo, how rare are these things? Like, how many of these exist in the world?
Oh, you don't know. They're legendary artifacts.
Yep, and I'll just park it there and then wait.
By saying I don't know, does that mean I've never seen one before, or I've seen a few but I don't know what?
You've never seen one before. However, Xerxil at this moment would be in the rowboat in his little home on the side of the ship as he sees another ship sail up beside the current ship, the Crunchy Spice, blocking out the sun as it does. So Xerxil, what would you like to do today? You've got a bit of downtime, by the way. You would have had about 12 hours downtime.
I've not got the foggiest, because even though I've had a catch-up, it's still hard to get in the swing of things.
Fair enough.
We've had downtime.
You've had about 12 hours from yesterday, yeah.
We're on the ship to where at the moment?
No way. You're still at port.
Oh, we're still at dock.
Yeah,
still waiting for the repairs.
There was a party last night at the Holdfast, which most of the crew attended, but that was about it when it comes to events.
Okay. I guess I'll find wherever people have been hanging around after the party.
Okay, so as you're climbing out the ship, on the deck there is a new woman. Her voice is, vast. And she goes, "Oh, Darioso, I can't believe it. I know you. You're the one from that pirate ship, aren't you?" And she turns as she notices you, Xerxil. She has long black hair, some fine robes on. Would you like the image of her?
Sure.
Raven black hair. She stops, stares at you, and goes, "Oh my, Elizabeth! Wow!" And she runs up, skids on her knees, and kind of stops in front of you. "Hi there. Do you speak common?"
Little bit. Not much. You're spinning, lady. I like your machine.
She looks around and goes, "How delightful he speaks!" "Hi, I'm
Of course
Anna."
I still speak.
"What tribe do you hail from, Xerxil?"
The Xerxil Poison Dusk tribe.
Oh, poison dust. Oh, she puts one hand to her mouth as she tries to remember something. I'm going to make her make a history check. Yep, rolls as 24. I heard what happened.
You heard about God King.
No, what about God King?
You heard about my people and God King.
Oh, sorry, I've been asleep for 14 years. How old are you?
Zaxiel 232 moons.
Oh, okay.
He was just gears grinding there like.
Well.
Oh, last thing I'd heard about the Poison Dust tribe is that they had to move.
Had to move?
Relocate.
Zaxiel not remember move.
Really? Oh, never mind. What happened? God King?
God King kill all my people.
Her eyes go wide and she looks back to Makra, just like the Ra tribe.
Yeah, it does seem like he's got a bit of a fetish against murdering tribes. It's the main reason we took him on, to be fair. We seem like we've got a bit of a soft spot. Apart from Gwendef's, he's got murdered by a dragon.
Oh. Zaxiel, and she reaches up a book from her side. Would you care to tell me all that happened when you have spare time?
Zaxiel can try. Do you speak other language?
Other language?
Zaxiel not like speak this way.
Oh, I know Common. I know Draconic, Elvish, Dwarvish.
Ah, okay. We can talk.
I see.
Zaxiel, see you later.
And if I can't understand you, I can always prepare tongues.
What?
I got spell allows me to speak to people who I don't understand.
Oh, thought you want to kiss Zaxiel.
I've kissed many a weird creature, but never a lizard boy.
What you mean, weird creature? You weird creature.
Oh, I guess I would be in your eyes. You know, all tall, pale, and fleshy. I like you, Zaxiel. I need to hear your story.
Okay, Zaxiel can tell story.
In the back of your head, you hear, "Don't tell her anything."
Is that the toad?
Yeah, that's the toad. You have
The
never
what?
heard. One interesting thing, you've only ever heard the dragon speak once. He's very...
Yeah, I was going to say, the toad's not the wise one, the dragon one's the wise one,
Yeah.
the toad's the powerful one, so you don't need, you can disregard everything the toad says, he's just power. It's the
I
dragon.
would still like to veto this arrangement of power to the toad and wisdom to the dragon.
No! And Anna stands and goes, right, what a curious crew. A lot of people that I've actually heard of and some that I've actually met. Well, I'd like to go sign up then. Where is your quartermaster? Hello? Quartermaster? No? Do you not have one? Obviously you do.
I guess that's kind of Mr. Ironblood.
Grodal's like on the nearby the ship that's just sailed up beside.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, Master Ironblood, I see you've got a new ship. How wonderful!" And she comes running up to the balustrade and watches over. The rest of the crew are just eyes wide, and George walks down from the companionway and goes, "Yo, have we acquired a new ship? What be happening over here?"
What, that's ours?
Well, Grodal just sailed in on it by himself with no crew. It's not even got sails.
Yes, it appears that we did.
Everyone just looking confused. Vivian comes walking out with the kids in tow, and they come running up to Makra. "Daddy! Dad!" And there we go.
Just like throw him far, far higher into the air than what I should really be doing. Just like one in each hand, just
It's alright. The rogue one will uncanny dodge it. But, yeah, so you guys are together. George wants to know what the hell is going on. Darioso's just staring at the ship. Frank comes back and goes, I'm glad you're okay, Miss Bilfon. And she looks towards him. Quite well, thank you.
Right, how the fuck does that work? And apparently we need some more crew. Where the fuck's it come from? I'm so Ironblood. Explanations.
Yes, family heirloom of sorts, if you will.
It's a shame that all my family's dead and I don't get cool landships from them.
It is.
But yeah, so right, crew. What do you need for that? You seem like you're managing quite well there. Without any.
Well, I can control it, but we'd still need crew to man the guns.
Right, yeah. That's where I wanted to look into that today anyway, to be fair. I want some shopping of that type. I think we'll have to collate the we'll have to put together the party loot. Macron definitely doesn't know the word collate. I'll put together the party loot, see what we can afford.
What does collate? Ah.
Hey, it's rare that it's me teaching you two words. It's normally I was talking about this to my mate the other day. It's like, got this fucking this Dutch lad I play D&D with, and it pisses me off so much when he knows English words I don't. Fucking fume.
Alright, so I'm assuming you want to do some shopping then as a group. And I'm assuming Xerxes is going to attune, or would have already attuned to his Ring of Spell story.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of just killing time till Chester Dexter rocked up and got his discounts everywhere.
Well, until Ton arrives, that's tough.
Right then, what have we got to sell then? We've got these two well-made hand max. Let's go through and what we're going to sell and what we're going to keep. Or heart in yellow, what we're going to sell. So we've got two well-made hand axes. Anyone want them? Any of the crew, named crew, need any weapons? Not really.
Perhaps.
Alright, actually, I know why I'll keep them. I'll keep them for a reason later. Right, so the hand axes we'll keep. We've got 300 gold, about 140 platinum, and then we've got 4 grand ruby as well. We've got these collector Electrum pieces. Oh, I'll ask our new Anna Spellthorn friend. She might know this. I'll show her the Electrum pieces that were Netherese in origin. Because she's from there. And no, she was just visiting that city when she was doing the research. I'll ask her if she knows anyone who'd be interested in them.
Oh, okay, give me a moment. I'm just going to have to take a quick look at them.
Girl said they might be of collector's value to some people.
Oh, for sure. These are Netherese coins. These were used as currency pre-Ragnarok.
Oh, shit me. You will want these on? You'll buy them off us for...
I mean,
nice
if I was at home, I would buy them off of you. But I'm not, and I currently have no riches on me. Therefore, you could probably sell them each coin 5 gold pieces a pop.
Ah, who to?
Well, anyone who was wishing to collect them. I don't know.
Do you not know anyone off the top of your head? No.
Well, I would have known Chester's parents, but they're dead now.
What would you want the coins for? Shall we just keep hold of them?
Oh, the collection, of course.
Oh, literally like a coin collection. Right, okay. Well, do you want to just keep hold of them, and then you can buy them off us once you've got some money?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll keep hold of them then.
If you keep hold of them, and we ever return to Longinia, I will head to my estates and pay for these.
Yeah, we'll do that then. Right, adamantine scorpion bolt head. That's still sat in cargo. We could probably do again. That weighs a ton.
She's looking at it really wide-eyed. I would help you all, but I don't have my pearl.
Pearl for what?
For magical components. I could help you find out the magical properties of everything.
Right, okay. I don't know this thing is... What, you're saying this thing's magical?
But it looks it, for sure. Let me have a look.
Oh, shit me. Right, let's get you a pearl.
Hey, it's Todd.
Hey, sorry guys.
That's alright.
Hey!
Not accepted.
Not accepted.
Welcome.
Genuine.
Yeah, well, I think Arne was the one who looked at the scorpion bolt ages ago when you first found it. It was like, I said it was covered in runes, and it was obviously magical of some sort.
I pull out. We've got a dagger with a mother pearl sheath. Is that usable?
Yep, the dagger.
No, I mean the pearl, because she wants the pearl.
Oh no, it's not. It's not as a pearl anyway.
Right. Okay. Never mind. How much is a pill going to cost like that in the city?
She shrugs. About 100 gold pieces. I'd prefer a more expensive one.
Well, if he wants a more expensive one, get a more expensive one. And what one do you want? Is he going to make you any better casting the spell?
Are you offering to buy me jewels, Macra?
Well, yeah, you're going to do shit for us, apparently. Like,
There's a twinkle in her eye.
investing in our crew. 100 gold then? Will that be enough, or do you need a prettier one?
I'd prefer a prettier one.
Do you need a prettier one?
Oh, fuck me. Alright, so she just goes, yes, I need a prettier one because it would make it look better. And she's obviously lying to you.
Yeah, 100 gold. Fair dues. Right, there's 100. Can we just say that we've got the pearl and we can come back? Right, okay. So, Adamantine Scorpion Bolt, what does that bad boy do?
Xerxil, would you mind accompanying me?
Xerxil can go with you. Where you go?
And she points towards the market district. I'm looking for a pearl, and I believe someone with your talents could help me find one.
Probably not find Pearl there. Pearl live in fish and sea.
Oh, silly. No, I mean that we go down to the marketplace and we buy one.
What?
We buy one with coins. Currency. Did your tribe not pay for things with other things?
We trade with shinies sometimes to local people, but it's free, isn't it? You just go in and you get it.
Okay, I do have a job for you. Shall we just go into the marketplace? And then she smiles, and get the pearl. And then we split Macra's gold, me and you.
Okay, still don't think you find one there, but if you know, then we go.
Okay, let's go. And she climbs down off the ship and heads off towards the marketplace.
So they're going to steal a pearl and get her as banned from the city. Brilliant. And then it's a good thing she's just disappeared, because I don't look into the bag and see a load of littered body parts. So,
her friend!
her friend's body parts preserved in a bag, like, eee. Right,
Excuse me, is this the part of the session again where Rocket screws us over? Because I feel like...
Yes, it is.
Okay, just making sure.
Xerxil's not long for this. I'll say for this world, but probably for this crew. So that's fine. I've got hag body parts. I imagine they've gone rancid, but oh no, that was about the same time as we got the illithid. They should be alright. How long ago did we go deep sea diving? Not that long ago, was it?
4 days
3
ago.
days?
Yeah, a couple of days ago. Yeah, the hag body parts will be good to go then. We can sell them bad boys. Kirtman's ointments. What did that do again? We did
super potion.
You should probably know what it is because you picked it over a Ring of Sending.
Yeah, but it was 2 weeks ago now since I picked it over the Ring of Sending.
My hatred just becomes stronger the more weeks pass.
Alright, so Curtis, instead of like listing stuff out, you can go to the shop and then I'll give you value for it.
Give me prices for shit sound. Right, hag body parts, what do you reckon price?
25.
25 gold, get it. Illithid body parts.
About the same.
I'll give you 30. I want 30.
Oh, fucking just write it down. This is what they're worth, and you can haggle on shit later. I just want you to write this.
Right, okay. 10 tomes from the underwater library. I feel like we should keep them, because I feel like they bring us more money in the future than what they do now. Caseman's ointments.
Well, not to be rude, but should we really go with what you're feeling? Is that the?
Yeah, that last time that got us out of
element.
a Ring of Sending.
Should we sell the tombs from the library?
Macra, may I suggest we don't sell the tombs on a pirate island where probably no one cares about their value?
That's what I was alluding to. Correct. Jade breastplate for a large creature. How much is that going to be worth?
Depends if we can find a large creature. How fat is the fat cat?
Very fat.
Large enough to fit into a...
Get the breastplate stretcher.
just trying to find out if he would be insulted if we sent him a giant breastplate, or if he would be like, yeah, these guys are tight.
I guess we could give. Yeah, we'll give that as a gift.
No, we just figured out he's not a large creature, so we would just be calling him fat.
Yeah, it'd still be a nice gift, I guess, though. I don't know.
Is it?
Alright, as you guys are arguing about loot, I'm going to move on. So, Chester.
Sorry, took me ages to unmute.
Yeah, okay, so you're on deck with everyone. You've seen Anna and Xerxil head off to the marketplace. Is there anything you'd like to do this morning?
We've woken up to a fresh new day, I believe.
Yep.
Actually, not particularly. No.
Okay.
I'm quite good at the moment. I'm ready to set sail, really, to be fair.
Alright, so you just chill out on the ship.
Yeah, me and Frank will play. Oh no, I'll listen to the next part of the tale with what's her face is around.
Vivian.
Yeah. Vivian, regale me.
Okay, she will do. But not yet. We'll say that goes by this morning, but I will regale Todd on it, of course. Alright, so Xerxil, when you get to the marketplace, she immediately begins looking around and says, "If you do me a favour, Xerxil, could you just, take a look around and see if you can find anyone selling precious jewels?"
You want Xerxil to look for shiny?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
You can make an investigation check.
I can try.
It sounds like Xerxil really can't be asked with bullshit. Like, what do you want with me, lady?
Yeah.
That's about right.
Okay, so you do find someone that sells jewels, but you can't see any pearls. You do see a lot of shiny stones, and this man with a peg leg is like, "Come on, come get your precious gems. Come get your rubies, your diamonds." And you see that some of them aren't as shiny as they should be, Xerxil. In fact, some of these look pretty shit and shoddy.
Lady.
She comes over. Nils, hello there. You found someone?
I found bad shinies. Not very good. No pearl either. But I told you won't find pearl here, pearl in sea.
Ah, you want to go into the sea and find a pearl? That could take hours.
That's where they live.
Look, give me a second. And she walks up to the guy, begins speaking, and then comes back. And then in Draconic goes, "He has pearls."
Oh,
So
okay.
the plan is, I distract him with my womanly wiles, and you get in his tent and you take his pearls.
Okay, I can do this.
You think? Are you okay? Would you like me to polymorph you?
What would you polymorph me into?
A squirrel?
Do you think that would help?
Oh, I don't know. You tell me.
No, it's okay. I can do it. You just want me to take the pearls, or yeah?
Yes, the pearl.
Okay, I'll go.
How do you go about it? You're just gonna sneak in with stealth?
I'm gonna cast invisibility. No, fuck it. I'll do a bit of chameleon skinning and just try and stealth in.
Okay.
Classic.
Wow.
You get advantage though.
Excuse me. Out of the way. I need to go inside.
He stops you because, "Wait a minute, who are you?" And Anna's like, "Look at me. Hello, please look at me." And he's just completely ignoring Anna, and he looks down at you and says, Oi, little fucking gecko, get out of here." So he pushes you away. As you walk out, Anna's like, "Well, that didn't work, did it?"
No, it's not my environment. Normally it's easier. If I'm in swamp or something, skin changes. Not here.
Shall we go find a pearl then?
No, it's okay. I go back in.
You go back in? How?
Well, at this time, I just cast invisibility.
Can you roll stealth again though?
I will roll stealth again for a
She goes, "Oh, claps. Exciting."
A bit better.
Alright, so the man rolls. See what he gets. Alright, so you manage to sneak past him. He does kind of look behind at the tent flap moving. Inside, Xerxil, he has two tables to your one to your right and one to your left, and on them are chests, quite sizable chests, filled with trays that have certain gemstones layered on them. Not a lot. You do find, however, on a mannequin is a pearl necklace.
Okay. Can I reach it?
Yeah. You climb
I'll
up onto
take
one of the chairs.
the pearl necklace off.
Okay.
Chuck it in a chest.
Mm-hmm.
Take the chest.
The chest is a little heavy, but you pick it up anyway. Begin moving. Can you make another stealth check this time, even though you're invisible? Straight.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go.
Oh! Extra weight to stay
Light
on.
on his feet, this one.
Fuck. Alright, so you managed to get the fuck out, and you see Anna looking expectantly towards the tent flap. She doesn't know you got nat 20. She's
Yep.
just, you're sneakiest boss, she's just staring towards the tent.
I was going to move quite far away.
Yep. Alright, so you get quite far away. She's still in the marketplace waiting for you.
Mm-hmm. And how does one get the attention of a person? I'll just shout. She'll recognize the voice. Like, lady! Lady!
She turns, looks around. Zaxiel?
Yeah!
Where are you?
Come!
Where are you? And she's like pushing through people as she walks towards your voice.
Well, is it... What we got here? Is this stones and cobbles and stuff? Or is
Yeah,
this...
yeah, it's pretty
I assume
shitty.
it's relatively sandy. I'll just kind of try and like kick some dust up or something.
Some people pass us by, even with you at 20, like, what the fuck is that? And then just moving past. However, she goes, you there?
Yeah, over here.
Did you get the pearl?
I got lots.
What?
Come.
Fine. And she comes following.
I'll just lead her behind away somewhere.
Mm-hmm. She goes, you can come out of invisibility now. I think we've got away.
I'll drop the invisibility.
And as she sees the chest, she goes, I just needed the pearls.
Yeah, but it seems a waste to go in and not get more. It's resourceful.
Zaxi, you took them all.
Yeah.
She looks around. She's like, cool, open it up.
Open it.
And there's like gems. And she goes, oh, the pearl necklace, picks it up. Immediately kind of puts it over and then tucks it under her robe so it's like around her neck. Here you go. And she hands you 50 gold pieces.
Zergs are not need shinies.
Are you sure? This could buy you a lot of fish.
It's free! It's over there! You just go!
She nods, coughs, and she listens and goes, my, you've stolen a lot. Shall we leave the chest?
If you can carry Zergs are no thing.
Well, she begins...
Pockets! No pockets!
She begins picking up all the gems and begin putting them in her robe pocket. And then she just kind of goes, let's go.
Go.
Yeah, yes. You both kind of like look around and then rush back towards the ship.
Yeah.
Alright, so Grildar, at the ship, what would you be doing for this hour that they were away?
Probably just take her for another spin. See how she feels in the water.
Responsive. Like, it's kind of like the way that you've attuned to her, it's like you've kind of like, your will is one. And within a second's fault of you telling her to bank hard to starboard, she banks hard to starboard. With a second of you saying port side, she does that. Even so much as saying kind of like halt. Unlike most ships, which she kind of stops within 60 feet.
Mm-hmm. Emergency brakes.
Yeah, basically, she's very agile because she doesn't exactly sink into the water when she sails. She knifes through the wave caps as she goes. It gives you quite a good height advantage. The only problem is that what she does have a disadvantage, she doesn't have a crow's nest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one of those things, you won't have a good lookout on the horizon. However, when you think in your mind to release the scorpions, you hear the shutters go duk, 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 duk. Of course, they need to be manned, but they seem to you seem to have control over every aspect of the ship. Like, as you're walking across the ship doing exploration and you're saying bank hard, you see the wheel turn just with your mere fall.
That's cool. All right. Yeah, just practice some then. And anyone looking from the coast will see this, like, driver's ed, but with a ship happening.
Yeah, everyone's so confused. It's like a giant sailor's boat with no sails, just sailing around. It's peculiar looking. Okay. So Chester is talking to Vivian. And she finishes off her tale, Chester. Yep. I did think that.
Yes, getting food.
Alright, cool. So, Gwendeth, what are you up to then?
Well, am I still sick?
What from?
My disease.
No, the day's gone by. You've kind of like, you're a bit groggy.
Frank sorted you out last night, actually.
Yeah, I think you actually did get a lesser restoration from Frank. I'm not
That's
sure.
good. It wasn't in Curtis' recap, so I couldn't know.
So what you doing?
Well, we haven't recruited crew members in a while, and we've had a few deaths. One self-inflicted, one inflicted by the person we inflicted the death upon. And I think one person died in the Battle of the Bloody Oranges, at least.
One person did die.
I'm pretty sure we re-recruited since that. I think as soon as we rocked into Port Octil, we recruited replacements.
Nope.
We have not recruited any replacements since we've had people die.
Alright. Right, well, don't do that yet. Let's sell this shit, and then I won't go try to find someone specialised, and then we'll start recruiting some crew.
Well, if you want to buy cannons, let's buy cannons. I want a big cannon.
Cannons might be a part of the options as well, yeah. But hence why I want to soak someone a bit more specialised first, then he'll tell us what to buy.
Fair enough.
Grildar would let you know that, of course, his uncle is blacksmith who specialises in artillery.
It's not necessarily the type of... Oh, no, yeah, it's the type of artillery. It's literally the type of weapon. Don't matter. You'll understand what I mean in a minute. But, right, are we back to me then? Can we blast through this shit and get it sold?
I was on to Gwendeth, but if Gwendeth wants to help you sell, then fair enough.
Apparently we're buying cannons first, so...
Then we can do some recruiting.
Right, so you know one person that might buy some of this stuff off of you. You've met him once. The gnome, Iltok.
Okay.
So I'm assuming you drag all this shit over to Iltok's
Can we get him come to the ship? Oh, that'd be nice.
Alright, so yeah, you send one of the crew members, and immediately the dwarf comes, the fat dwarf on his pillow, he's being dragged by 4 slaves on like a palanquin. And he comes up and he, I can't believe I've been dragged away from my shop!
Sorry.
I'm not climbing up there! You can come down here!
Yeah, that's fine. We'll give you a discount as well. It's just, there's a lot of stuff here.
Alright.
So, we've got some body parts for you. Hag.
What type of hag?
You are.
What type of hag?
Take the hag. Fantastic.
The wet kind.
What type? I said, you goddamn lunatic!
The wet
yeah,
ones.
the wet type. The one that live underwater.
A sea hag!
Sea hag, yeah.
Ah, I can do a sea hag.
Sweet. 25?
Yeah, 25. Put him here. And he opens up a bag. And you chuck him into the bag of holding, and he closes it. What's this?
Illithid body parts.
What parts you got? Oh, a liver. And he rolls over. They're not as fresh as I'd hope.
Yeah, we got distracted by the raid and everything the other night.
25.
Because you've come all the way out here, you can have them for 20.
Chuck him in the bag.
Why are you haggling him down?
Because we'll get more money out of him in a minute when we buy shit off you.
What else? Quick, quick, quick. It's too sunny.
Right, this ceremonial gong hammer.
The dong hammer. Oh, look at that. At that moment, you see Xerxil and Anna begin walking past you, looking rather furtive as they climb up and back onto the ship. You look at her, they look at you, and then they just walk back up the ship, and he goes, gong hammer. Ooh, look at them. 50 gold pieces.
Sweetness. Yours.
Shove it in. You have to this is big, so you have to push it into the bag. Hold it.
Magic wand of wand of magic missile. Chest stack has got now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. The dagger I'm going to keep for my daughter. Leather armor, just bog standard.
5.
Sweetness.
How is it that you're only really haggling him either down or just accepting his offer?
We can buy shit off him in a minute, and he'll give us a discount when we're buying off him. It's like in Divinity when you give him items for free to get your reputation up to 100, and then you get more money back when you're buying stuff afterwards.
That's not how this works.
Scale mail.
That's not how this works.
What was that?
Ancestral scale mail.
Not interested. It smells like dwarf.
Yeah, it does smell a bit. Right, okay. Medusa Skypad.
That's a bit rude.
Ooh, I'll take that off your head.
Wait, were you just trying to sell him my family's armor?
You told me it was ancestral, and then you're wearing different armor now.
Well, doesn't mean you just sell a family heirloom.
You give it me to hold. I thought that meant you wanted to get rid of it.
Hey, you two! Husband and wife, stop your bickering!
Apologies. Right, yeah, you're not having the Medusa head. Apologies.
Why not? I want it!
We want it more.
1,000 gold!
Sure.
Shit me, that is tempting. No, leave it with us. We might.
You accept everything straight away, but then he offers us 1,000 gold for just his dumb head.
Stop it, you. I'll bring it back to you later if we want to sell still. This Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Ooh, a Rod of the Pact Keeper, eh? 300.
Brilliant.
he's like, he looks so happy. Shove it in the
Brennan
bag.
just stands there, just doesn't understand what's going on here.
That's 405. Chuck it.
It's like the maddest car boot sale in the world. This is just take my shit.
So far, you've got 405 gold pieces off of them.
But I've been writing the numbers next to him. Don't worry. Right, 2 normal short swords.
Not interested.
Don't blame you. 50 arrows. We'll probably use that. A holy symbol. It says here gave to Burgledot.
Yeah, you gave that to a cleric you met back in Phoebo.
We give it away. Never mind then. Why it's on the sheet, I don't know.
Half this holy symbol I gave away.
This morning star. Very nice. Very pretty.
Not interested.
God damn it. I think that's everything. We'll bring that Medusa Scarp head to you later, but we need a discussion whether it's on there or not.
I look forward to it.
Oh yeah, we've also got this adamantine scorpion bolt out. Now, lift it up with all my might, but...
Anna pokes her head over and goes, I haven't identified that yet.
Yeah, I know, but we need to identify it yet. To
No,
know exactly
don't sell that. Bring it back up.
Look, okay. Macra doesn't care about other people's opinions when he sells stuff.
It's just her head poking over the top of the ship, looking down on the dock, going, no, please don't.
Right, okay, we're not
What about the large armor?
Are you... oh yeah, large armor. Jade armor.
He looks at you and goes, made out of jade? Ooh.
Yep.
150.
Done. And then last of all, I think we've got... What was the last one? We'll keep the ruby as a ruby because that's quite useful to keep it as semi-unliquid.
Plus, Grildar has that, not you, so you can't sell that.
Yeah.
Thank fucking God.
Where the fuck? There's one last thing I wanted to sell, but I can't find where it is. What was it? The jade almost put me off.
What are you looking for?
There was something else that I wanted to sell, and I just cannot think what it was.
Well, delete everything. You get 555 gold.
The Electrum PCs, the Netherese, if he's a collector. Oh no, we've already agreed that we're giving it to the bird, so that's fine. Yeah, that's everything. Right, if you've already done the maths, give me the maths.
555 gold pieces.
555.
He hands it to you in platinum, so it's 55 platinum, 5 gold.
So 5 plats, 5 gold. It's been a pleasure. We'll come back. We'll come over to yours later and buy some stuff off you.
He nods. You better.
What do you mean we better? Just give you cut rate prices there for a friend.
Friend? I'm not your friend. And he goes, ah! And then hits the back of the head of one of his slaves, who then turns around and takes him off. Okay, meanwhile on the ship, Zersil, Anna runs over to you and he's like, what do we do? Do we shut him out? I don't know. What do we do?
Don't know. I mean, oh no, we have to share. Macra, he always go on and on and on about the sharing.
Okay. I can do
You
that.
don't like it if you don't. I mean, I don't care, but he get angry.
Does he?
Yeah, he smells when he's angry, more than normal.
Yeah. I
Get sweaty angry.
Yeah, and you right next to you, Cersei. Oh my god. Right next to you, Mimu's just staring at you.
Like that one.
She looks, goes, Oh, hi there. And Mimu just goes, you cause a lot of trouble in the future, and then just walks off.
Not untrue.
And in the present.
And in the past.
It's a continuum.
And she stands up, and as when Makra and Gwendev climb back up, and she goes, Makra, George, everyone, I came across a lot of treasure, by means that I do not wish to discuss. And she just dumps about 25 gems onto the deck.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You've been alive for like 3 minutes.
In fact, my keen memory says it's been exactly 11 hours and 55 minutes.
Can
Sarcasm,
we...
Jeff.
When you say you don't want to discuss the means by which you got this, can we discuss the means by which you got this?
Oh, Cirxil! And then she runs down the companionway into downstairs.
I detect beguilery. Ugh.
You know, you said before about the buried treasure. Xerxes found buried treasure.
I'm gonna insight check that.
Oh shit!
Gwendev can't beat that because insight is isn't it wisdom based? And she has -1.
Where was the buried treasure?
In the sea. Not really buried, more like sunken. But I find while fishing.
So,
It works,
no
sweet
one's
Jackson.
definitely going to come after this.
Don't know. Maybe if you dropped shinies in the water, you'd come for them.
George, you're the pirate. What do you make of this?
Yarr! It just walks down the companionway. There's just silence all around the deck. There are a few prying eyes from the pirates looking at the
Yeah, we're
gemstones.
just staring at this fucking pile of gems like, what the fuck do we do now?
You want some?
I'm good, I think.
Grilda?
I mean, I'm on another ship, so...
Mm-hmm.
If only we had a ring of sending.
Be an adult.
Oh god, I love you guys. Alright, so yeah.
Okay, if no one wants, Xerxes and Lady keep.
Yeah, Zerx will keep. If someone comes after it, Zerx will take the neck for it.
I wouldn't mind some delightful pearls.
I think this is a sort of out of harbor situation. You just keep it until we're on open waters and then we split it.
We're here for another 2 days.
Okay. You want some, Chester?
Yes. How many are free?
There's no pearls, because Lady wants pearls. But other stuff here.
Oh, a delightful pick and mix.
It's not stealing if you steal from pirates, right, Macro?
No, it's definitely still some form of commerce there that's gone wrong. Honor amongst thieves and all that.
I feel like we should give it back.
To who? He says he's not taking it off anyone. He says he found it sunken.
It's in the sea.
If it's in the sea, he can keep it. It's his treasure. If someone comes looking for it, we sell the little lizard fuck out.
I'm literally taking... Chester's just picks them up, right? I mean, that's what you basically said.
We also sell Chester Decker out.
Took a handful and started lacing his pockets.
Alright, a handful, that's worth about 400.
Nice, Sue.
I want nothing to do with this.
Yeah, reiterating, if someone comes after it, we are selling you down the river.
So right down, you've got a 400 gold piece in small gemstones.
Delightful.
What's the rest of it worth?
1,500.
Brilliant.
That's fucking incredible.
Right, I'm now going to walk away from this and pretend that I've never seen anything about these gems. If someone comes looking for the gems and finds it's on your person, you're dealing with the consequences.
Gentlemen, Sweet Xerxes hasn't got the capacity to steal, and I'll pat him on the head. Look at him.
It just smiles off at him.
If he says he found it in the water, then I believe him. And
Yes!
shame on you for not.
Anna comes running up and goes, yes, that's indeed what happened. I wasn't eavesdropping whatsoever. And then George kind of falls out the companionway as well.
You're being a poor influence already, lady.
That's not what happened. Look, he found it. He found it in the water, and he found these as well. Brings out a brand new pair of pearl necklaces.
You're also getting sold down the river.
Look, I feel like you're all pulling one over on me. This all seems very unlikely.
I didn't steal anything.
Who did you steal them from?
I didn't steal anything.
George, on a scale from 1 to piratey, what sort of situation is this?
Okay, so he brings his hand to his chin.
I can remember from watching last session, the exact comment was, she thinks too fast to lie. So I feel like that's definitely a negative mark on her deception, and I want to roll a fucking deception.
Anyway, yeah, she just like, George just goes, strokes his beard, strokes his chin and goes, what mark I would... Yar. Yeah, yar. Just turns away, walks up towards the wheel, and just pretends to be a captain.
Good plan, George.
We'll talk about this, George.
Yar.
If any of you get caught with shit, we're not sticking up for you. We are not having yet another rebellion. So,
it's fine,
wherever you accidentally found these gems, maybe it might be a good idea to put them back there until in case someone comes looking for them.
Look, you said go get the pearls. I've got the pearls. It's fine.
I'd give you money to literally purchase pearls. It's called commerce.
Would you
We
believe
kill
me
shit.
if you say I bought pearls, sold them for more, bought another set of pearls, and then ended up still with your 100 gold pieces that she
We're
has?
gone for like 20 minutes.
An hour, but yeah. She hands the gold pieces back to you.
Go in. I give her the gold 100 gold back. I'm like, go and put them back where you found them.
That's not possible.
Well, you're suffering the consequences then. Like I say, we aren't sticking up for you.
Well, we're leaving soon, aren't we?
You got 2 days.
Might I interject here and ask where all of our party loot's gone?
We've sold half of it, and now we've just got quite a lot of liquid gold.
Macro did some fantastic business transactions.
Exactly.
A most trustworthy man.
His haggling
Yeah,
skills amount to accepting any offer given to him and offering people less.
Offering them to pay less, so we get...
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I oversold your skills.
Yeah, we're going to get some discounts when we go buy some stuff, because we've just given him quite a good discount when he was buying from us. You know,
Which he didn't agree to.
build that trust up. Where the fuck are you, Chester, anyway? We always need you when we're selling shit.
Ah, you didn't tell me. I was not here listening to the most enchanting tale.
Right, when we go buy stuff in a minute, you better be there. You better be there in a minute as well when we come hire some stuff. Right then, are we all done? Can we go stop stealing gems, apparently?
By the way, I've finished.
Or what does it do?
Oh, this. She leans down and looks down at the the bolt. She says, I wouldn't fire it ever.
If you say you wouldn't fire it ever, would you fire it at the Dragon's Orphanage? Oh no, it's not an orphanage, it's an infirmary.
Would there be innocent people within a mile radius of said orphanage?
A mile is pretty big, and it is in the middle of town, and it is an infirmary. So,
I wouldn't
I guess
use
we
it.
should...
Not that you have the right siege equipment built by whomever created this.
Can you say the right siege equipment?
She puts one hand on the bolt, and then she goes, something lives inside this.
Cool. Right, that massive ship in the distance there, that man of war.
She looks
What
up.
does it do if that hits that?
Totally obliterated.
Oh my god, that's genius, Macra!
I
How
don't.
much is this siege equipment going to cost us? Well, there! We did your uncle!
She puts her hands up and says, I have no clue what would fire this.
You know what
Do we have to fire it?
I know.
Yes.
Or could we say, drop it from a flying ship?
If you had a high level dispel magic, you could drag the power out. You wouldn't want to do it anywhere near yourself, though.
What kind of power's in it? What's this living thing?
Some sort of elemental, I believe.
Ah.
Ooh. Marco, I kind of want to shoot this at the ship.
Yeah, I really want to fire this at the ship. We'll ask Grildar's uncle, see if he can put some siege equipment in, see how much that costs. Right, see, Spellthorn, you've done well here. Now stop being such a kleptomaniac. I feel like I want my gold back, but no, you're keeping it.
Okay.
But how are you so bad with money?
I don't want anything to do with it. Because if I get the gold back, then obviously I know that she's not used my gold to buy a pearl. Under my current assumption of not having the gold back, I've given her money to purchase pearl, and she's bought the pearl, and that's where I'm leaving it. Right, so nuclear warhead missile, nice. Right then, let's go buy some shit. I'll delete the rest of this stuff off. Gwyneth, you coming? We'll have a beer after.
Well, no, now I want to see what sort of discounts you're getting.
Alright, okay, yeah, of course. Before I go, I'm going to go up to... I can never remember my kids' names.
Mimu or Fixer?
Fixer, yeah.
I can't remember my kids' names.
Which Fixer's the older one. She's the rogue, isn't it?
I feel that's exactly what you'd be like as a father.
Oh yeah, definitely. Just constantly getting the two mixed up. I can really tell because one's got knives on the side and the other one hasn't.
Yeah, Fixer's inside the captain's cabin, carving at a table.
To be fair,
he's inside the cabin. Captain.
To be fair, Curtis, that's how I tell Rocket and Liam apart.
Nice.
Yeah, she's practicing her knife work inside the cabin against a table.
So I've got a dagger with a mother pearl sheath. I ask our Anna Spellthorn friend if she can what the magic in this is.
She picks it up, her eyes focus, she goes, and falls casting a spell, goes, it's totally mundane, and then just gives it back to you.
Alright, cool. Fix it!
She comes out, yeppa.
Right. I know you're getting a bit bored now, sitting on the ship and everything. And
no, I'm not.
Okay.
Vivian's teaching me how to kill people.
Ah, sweet. Well, to say thank you for keep looking after your sister and being so well behaved. I've not really had much trouble with you at all since you've been on the ship, to be fair. I've got your present.
Uh-huh.
And I'll unveil the dagger with a mother pearl sheath.
More like a short sword to her, but...
massive blade in her hand.
Yeah, it is like a proper Rambo knife. But she just draws it and goes, sweet. And then just with one move, throws it across the room and it embeds into the side wall. She goes, yeah, pretty cool.
God, you're scary. Right. Have fun. Just tussle around and leave her.
In the corner of the room, in the darkness, there is Vivian just watching you with her like amber-coloured eyes as you enter. And then she looks at the knife thrower and goes, poor, sloppy, again.
God, she's a hard arse, it is. Right then. That's that deleted off my character sheet. Actually, I'll keep that on there. I'll just say in Fix's possession. Right, Chester. What we want is a gentleman with a lot of experience in training crew members. You're here, aren't you?
I'm here.
Fantastic. I just don't want to be talking to myself. In training crew members so we can specialise in some ship boarding action. We've got this new little creation here on the side. They can, watching, just seeing Grildar flying about it inside. So we can overtake other ships, because I can imagine we can stock quite a bit of crew in these two, so we can add to the armada, per se.
You need a quartermaster. When do you set sail?
I guess there's a quartermaster until someone trains. We're not setting sail for another 2 days, but we'll try to find someone in the city. Maybe the Fat Cat will know someone.
We also want a cook.
A good chef as well. Sounds amazing. I imagine him and our Kaiser combination. That sounds magical.
Entrust this task to me.
Grilla doesn't need anyone to pilot his weird flying boat, right? So we can just dump whatever people we want on it, and they won't have to do anything to man the ship.
I think they need someone to fire the scorpions, but yeah.
Well, everyone can fire a scorpion, though. Like, we could train a chef to fire a scorpion.
Fair point. Okay. Yeah, we'll find a chef as well, then. Any more suggestions for crew? Do you want a hairdresser? Or barber?
I feel like that's very low on our list of important.
Yeah. So is a chef, but apparently we're getting one of them now as well.
Water and what about an artisan nail person for the decks? Raise morale.
We've just got a load of fucking little. There's just holes in the hull. You can stick your feet in and a little fish nibble as you're going along. Nibble at it.
That actually sounds kind of dreamy.
We're not getting someone who paints nails. Right then, let's go. So, who do we reckon we go to then? Do we go to the Shah and ask him if he knows anyone? Yeah. Well, oh no, I wanted a gift to give to the Shah, but I haven't got anything to give him now.
We could give him a bolt that obliterates whatever it's fired at, but I feel like that is unwise.
They're in our possession, not gonna lie. We'll go ask Grildar's uncle. We'll wait for Grildar to stop swanning about and then ask him to. And we'll go.
Grildar is like, having a whale of a time out there at sea.
I'll get like a big stick on in a white flag. I'll try to wave him down.
Do you see this, Grildar?
Yeah, I think probably after an hour or two or so, I would have. I would probably parked the ship and just relaxed a bit.
Fair enough. Alright, so the group are back together. Everyone is together.
Mm-hmm. Right, Grildar, we won't go speak to your uncle if that's alright.
Yes, certainly.
Sweetness. Lead the way.
Okay, so is that the entire party going?
How much of a walk is it to the smithy?
About 20 minutes.
Yeah, okay, so I'll tell them just to get on the boat.
Nice. Okay.
Brilliant.
Everyone climbs up on the land ship. Xerxil, are you going or are you staying?
I'll go with them.
Alright, so everyone climbs on the land ship.
Is Anna going?
Yes. She's like, oh
Yeah.
Can I come? And she leaps onto the other side, like very daintily, almost falls between the two ships. And Darioso stands at one end and goes, can I come? I mean, I've never ridden a land ship.
Go on then.
Go on then.
And he jumps on. He's like, oh, let's go.
Is it way worse than being at sea, or is it better?
It's better. It's completely stable.
Oh, nice. Get in.
Okay, so the ship does cut up the beach onto the land and begins sailing literally about 4 or 5 feet above ground, all the way around past the Wreck Tavern where you get cheers and jeers from many a pirate, and then it arcs round towards the mountainous open doors at the base of the cliff face. You see there are a bunch of people milling around there, some of the apprentices, and with ease and efficiency, Grildar sails into the dock there, the dry dock. And the way I explained it last week, it's like a dwarven bat cave in here. And as you slide in, the door to your right, Grildar, is open that leads up into the smithy. But you don't really need to go far because Gaul, Coalshield, your uncle, is sat at a nice massive table with a mask on to block out the light as he has some sort of magical contraption. He's basically welding like a wheel.
All right.
And he sees you coming.
Yeah, I'll wave.
Alright there, everybody! I see you're taken to the tornado.
Yes. The ship is... She's very nice.
I'm sure the old girl deserves a little bit of exercise.
She seems to be grateful for the opportunity.
She doesn't have guns.
She does!
What do you mean she doesn't have guns?
Enough guns.
Ah, you want more?
Yeah, it's what we've come to talk to you about. We've got 3 things, really. We want everything kitting out a bit more. We'll probably do that later, though, because we don't know exactly what we want it kitting out with.
We also have an apocalypse bolt that needs to be fired out of a giant apocalypse bolt firing mechanism.
Yes, this is. We need something that can fire this, and I'll pick up this massive adamantine bolt.
What in the hell is that?
Apparently, Anna, you'll better explain it than me.
So it's hard to explain. I'd need a lot of incense before I could really tell you its true purpose. This is less of an identification and more of a legend lore type deal.
Basically, we need something that can fire it, and then it'll take out a city.
I don't think I'm going to be helping you with that.
Well, we don't want to take out the city. I thought about shooting at an infirmary, but I've realized that there's people in an infirmary.
I wouldn't know the first bit about designing an engine to fire that. That's a pretty big bolt.
Right.
Well, can't you just build something that fires a small version of it and then rebuild it bigger?
He walks around the table, and that's when you realise he's not wearing anything but pants. And then he just puts one fist on the table and just says to you guys, I ain't building no siege engine to fire ballista. I focus on artillery.
Right.
Cannons, howitzers, mortar.
Right. Do you know anyone who can?
No, any what?
Anyone that can design something to fire this thing?
Well, you'd have to go to the classics. I don't build scorpions or anything like that.
You're more like New Age type of.
Yeah, I kind of focus on Bretonian stuff.
So we go to the Bretonians and these can help us with this kind of thing.
No, he does the Bretonian stuff. We need to go to someone who doesn't do Bretonian.
You want me to build an engine to fire a magical bolt, and I don't even know magic.
Well, I feel like firing a magical bolt is kind of the same thing as firing a bolt.
No, it is not.
Isn't
That's like you saying, oh, this magical arrow is being like, you don't fire. You could fire it, yeah, but with a normal scorpion, a bigger one, but it ain't gonna do the job,
Or is it not gonna explode?
Well, I don't think it would. And he looks towards Anna, and Anna says, no, probably not. I don't know. I just know that it needs some sort of its own siege engine.
Right, Anna, that's your next job. Do some research, just figure out how we use this thing effectively.
Oh, okay.
Homework for you. Right then, so you can't help us that bit. You can help us with this bit though. We want an experienced trainer of crew. We want someone who can specialise our crew on ship-to-ship combat, as in boarding other ships.
Ain't you got Wave Cleaver on your crew?
Yeah, but Wave Cleaver is kind of the captain, and we need a quartermaster.
Yeah, we need someone who can just focus on training the crew. He's too busy being a captain.
Because we don't know jack shit about ships, and now we have 2 of them.
Why didn't you pick the most experienced at fighting and just pick him to be a quartermaster? Or her?
Can we just make Darioso the quartermaster?
I don't think he wants to stick around with us. I think he'll be disappearing.
Does he know about the Doombolt? If I knew about the Doombolt, I would stick around.
Doombolt, I like it. It's a good name.
A name good enough to build a firing mechanism for it?
No.
Nah.
Look, I'm into building cannons, firing cannons. I'm currently working on a diving bell. I could get you one of those.
Diving bell does sound cool.
What is the maximum number of cannons you can fit on our 2 ships?
You got sloops, correct?
2.
Well, 8 cannons apiece is as much as you're gonna need.
Maybe how much are you gonna charge for that?
What, for the 16 cannons?
Yes.
Oh, well, Glildar, you got the mathematical iron blood brain. What's 16? What's 16 times 750?
Oh, that's roughly. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I ruined that roleplay opportunity. I was only half paying attention to the conversation. I didn't realise it was said in character.
That would be about that cost. I got the cannons. I just need the gold pieces.
It's 12,000 gold pieces. Where are we at, Macro?
Not that much.
Did we at any point sell the 4,000 GP ruby yet?
No, we still have that. That is just calculated into our funds as 4,000. Okay.
Look, I could give you other things. We got the small 4-pounders. They're good for ship-to-ship combat.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's kind of what we need. We want ship-to-ship combat.
So, just so you know, 4-pounders are like those small cannons that go on a pivot on the side of a ship.
What if we just buy a lot of small cannons and one really big one?
You mean
these 4-pounders, are they any more useful than like a big scorpion though? Because aren't scorpions a similar thing?
Scorpions are used for siege weapons. 4-pounders are personal artillery, so they take out.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Look.
So we've got 194 platinum. So we've got what 1,900 gold to play with, plus another 200. So we've got about $2,000. So we've got about $6,000. So we can do half this amount of cannons, but then we're completely out of money. How much are these little 4-pounders that you're on about?
200.
200 a piece.
Now, before we go spending all of our money, I'd also be very interested in some other upgrades for the ships.
Ooh, that what?
A liquor cabinet.
Well, perhaps some upgrades to our sails would be very useful.
Aye, it would.
How long would they take to do?
Hey, it just so happens I got some wind silk. You need that?
Nice. How much does that cost us?
Wind silk. He looks out and looks at the sloop in the distance. 3 sails, wind silk, 600 gold pieces. And
Done.
Really?
Why don't you ever haggle?
He nods and goes, "Of course. I get the wind silk for you in a second."
It's his uncle. He's going to give us a fair price.
He hasn't met him in ages, has he?
Let's just give him a ship.
Alright, so
For free.
I'm upgrading the crunchy spice for you now.
Sound. So 600. Take away that. That's just 60 platinum pieces. That makes.
Alright, so his armor class has gone up by 3 and its hit points have gone up by 75.
Beautiful.
That's actually doesn't increase the speed, but it has increased the difficulty to destroy the sails.
Cool. Make them more durable. So you're saying that there's no one in town that comes to mind that we can get to train up the crew in that kind of matter. You're just saying you just
head down to the wreck and just ask for crew members. But if I were you, I mean, you got some fairly capable hands on you, right?
Alright, okay. We'll interview the crew later then, see if we can figure out which one's going to be the best one for that then.
I mean, who's best at smashing skulls? Usually put them in charge.
Or you
Not
put
kind
the
of
most
what the
eloquent in
effect I
charge.
wanted. Like, I'm the best at smashing skulls in this party by far, but I'm definitely not the best leader here.
Who's this? And he points to... Last time I saw this fella, he was half in of the dome and half out. Puking on himself.
Well, it's just a decade.
Are you talking to me? Haven't you heard of me?
No, can't say I have.
Thank you.
Well, perhaps you should read my latest work. Pillaging with Pirates. It's quite a good one. You'll enjoy it.
I was once a pirate.
Then you'll enjoy a tale of swashbuckling, romance, and adventure.
Yeah, sounds good. I don't read. I'll have to get my husband to read it to me in bed.
Excellent. And I was saying, if you need a leader, a strong, charismatic man, then you come to me and look no further.
He looks you up and down and goes, "You're a bit of a weirdy one."
They call me a wordsmith. And I can stir the heart in men. And I can make them rise.
There's a smile and he looks down at his pants and goes, "Oh, is that so?"
Good sir, I have not started yet, for you would know surely if I had.
I got a job for you, and I don't mean anything like that. You see, I'm not too good with words, right? And anniversary coming up and all that.
Right you are, good man.
Write me a poem, and I'll tell you what, I'll chuck in a couple of 4-pounders.
Ooh, an excellent deal.
It's like one of awful question.
I feel like my dialogue is laced with innuendo for some reason.
I shall indeed regale you with the finest of prose, my good man. Give me a day, and I shall return it to you post-haste.
A day, yeah. Ain't for another 10 days, I don't think.
But we set sail upon the morrow, I do believe. Or upon yonder morrow. I shall have it returned to you. With post-haste. Would it be made out to your lovely wife?
My husband.
Right. Right you are. Beautiful. Yes.
His name
is... a lot to work with.
His name is Lane.
Lane. Rhymes with a lot of things. Pain.
Lane. It gives it to you in Dwarvish runes.
Right. I can work with this. I will see you soon, good sir.
And he literally does disappear and begins hefting out these 2 4-pounders. Here you go.
There we go. Don't say I don't never do anything. Yet another credit to my claim as captain.
Alright, so guys, you have 2 4-pounder cannons. What ship would you like to outfit them to?
I feel like the one that floats.
Yeah, I was about to say which one needs more firepower for the time being, but then yeah, probably just the one that.
You sure?
Well, they both float, don't they?
Obviously, yeah. The ships.
No.
It's not.
Oh, I spelled that wrong. Sorry.
He's writing his poem. Right. Okay. So which ship, so that I can just note it down.
The land ship, I think, needs weaponry more urgently.
Really? It's got 8 scorpions.
Okay, then the other one then, because that one needs.
The other one, the one that doesn't have 8 scorpions.
Okay.
We need to find crew members to man those 8 scorpions.
We do need a lot more crew for this other ship, yeah. Well, we're getting a chef. I was going to get someone who's more experienced so we can train up the other members, but apparently that's not needed now. We'll just recruit one of the other guys.
We should get Wave Cleaver for the recruiting.
I guess I'll propose the question to what's this one's called? This one's a Cold Shield, is his name?
His name is Cold Shield, yeah, which is of course Grildar's family name, his dad's side.
Yeah. On his uncle, yeah, on his dad's side at least, anyway. Mr. Cold Shield. So that's kind of like what I was on about before. We want to specialise in like taking over other ships, like cannibalising them and making our own. What's going to be the best? What do we need for them to make that happen?
What do you mean?
Like we want to be able. I'm not. That's just what I'm saying. We need someone more experienced than us to be telling us this thing. But I imagine the idea is that we disable the other ship, and then but then not so much that we can't then use it afterwards.
What about him? And he points towards Xerxil. Can that little fella there swim pretty good?
Yes, he can.
Well, then you got your weapon already.
Xerxil is powerful weapon.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking weapon, right? Yeah.
Listen, I mean, back in my day, we had the deep one on our team who was a particularly good diver. We used to send him with some explosives. Boom.
But I won't be able to use it after. If I use an explosive, I can't use the ship afterwards, can I?
A ship don't necessarily sink just from one boom.
That is true.
So you're saying we just strap this guy with explosives and that's the best way to go then?
I mean, I didn't mean it just like that. I mean, you should protect him. Our deep one used to climb up the side of the ship all stealthy-like and throw a granado into their powder pouch.
It does make sense. This is what Xerxil said before.
Alright, let's just get a lot of granadas and then we can strap them up to Xerxil and then he can do these little missions for us. We'll take 10.
You can just make your own clay jug. Chuck a load of black powder in it. You know, fuse, done.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could sell you some of these clay jugs. It's like easy to make.
How much is that?
He literally grabs like a cracked spherical clay jug with a cork in the end. It's cracked and broken. He just goes, right, you get some of these, stuff it full of black powder, right? And you hurl it. But any smart ship out there is gonna have awnings.
So how do we take over ships that have got them then?
Well, that's what I mean. You send one sneaky person in to blow up their powder pouch.
Right. Okay. Right. Does these work once they've been swimming underwater?
That's why they're in the clay jug.
Alright, okay. Does this not matter if this bit gets wet? It's like pulling at the wick.
He shrugs and goes, oh, our deep one made it work. I don't know how.
Alright, okay. Right, okay, yeah, sell some of these clay pots then. I imagine it's something minuscule.
Yeah, he just gets out a wicker basket and fills it up with about 20. And goes, here you go.
Thank you. How much are they?
5 gold.
Sound.
You might want to buy some black powder too. I mean, I've given you enough to fire 25 shots on the 4-pounders. But you're going to need more black powder than that. You see, it's a double-edged sword though. carry more black powder, the more likely you are to explode from the inside.
I would like to not explode from the inside.
Yeah, that does seem like a bit of an issue.
You got a dwarf on your side, dear? And he pats Grildar on the back and goes, we do pretty well with black powder. He'll make sure it don't go boom.
Alright then, sound, yeah. Give us some black powder. How much is that going to cost? Give us some more.
It's 50 gold piece of barrel.
We'll have another barrel then.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's my shopping done then. I've got these two well-made hand axes on me now, and I'm like, what am I going to do with these? I was going to give these. I guess when we hold our competition to who's going to be training the crew going forward, that'll be their reward.
Alright, does anyone want to buy anything from the smithy while they're here?
I'm good.
Not me.
Nah.
Alright. Back to the land ship it is.
No.
And there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Back at the dock, the 4-pounders are situated on the crunchy spice, much to the chagrin of Wave Cleaver, who is completely happy that obviously they're there. He's got a big smile on his face. Reminds him of his old ship.
Aw.
Yeah. He had 6 4-pounders and an 8-cannon side. He loved it.
George, with me to the wreck. We're recruiting people to man the ballistas on the flying ship.
Yar, of course.
And a cook.
Wait, what's wrong with my cooking?
There's nothing wrong with your cooking.
Yar, then why do we need a cook?
It means you don't have to do the cooking anymore?
Oh, yeah, true. It's therapeutic, like, but never mind.
And if it's safe.
Yeah, we need a cook as well. Yeah, go get a cook, Gwenda. I imagine you can manage that on yourself.
Alright, so you two are hiring. Chester?
Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm composing a poem in order to pay for our delightful endeavours. But I also will head to the wreck because he's taken. So I'll be walking down the street with my notepad, taking in the sights as I go.
Okay. Grilda?
Griller will assist in hiring the crew. Because he doesn't want incomplete fucks on his ship for once.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, our last crew recruiting went fantastic.
That is what I'm doing, by the way. Chester completely missed the part where they were talking about getting it from their own crew because he was too busy writing a poem and he's already heading down to the wreck to get 2 new ones.
Okay. Alright, and Xerxil.
Mm-hmm.
You going with them or are you doing something else?
I like Anna, so I'm going to follow Anna.
Yeah, Anna's like talking to herself up and down the ship, and then occasionally walking up to the bolt, and then going, no, and then she walks back. She's like, yeah, but I can't let him do it. No, I can't, of course. Xerxil, friend, and she just falls straight to her arse and folds her legs, and then goes, they're going to use this, aren't they?
I hope so. Hopefully we kill the God King with it. Show him right in his ugly face.
I understand your hate for the God King, of course, Xerxil, but this thing here, it's a sad story.
How so?
Have you ever heard of what happened pre-Ragnarok? Well, we are all Asgardians, being Midgard-born, yes? Even you, even Gwendef, even Makra.
Maybe.
Well,
tell story.
Well, they built weapons to kill Neferis, right?
Sure.
This is one of them. Technically, we are born from invaders that came here a long time ago and fought off the natural inhabitants of this planet. But they used this type of weapon to kill them. This was found in the underwater city, right? They say in a wall? This had already probably been fired. This is probably what took that city down.
Maybe.
The Asgardians, the ancient Asgardians, used to imbibe their weapons with elemental powers. When this world was raw, the elements roamed free. There was chaos. This is imbibed with a water elemental, a very powerful one.
It can kill God King.
I don't know. I know that it's powerful, but I don't know if the God King could defeat it after it is fired.
He is powerful as well.
I mean, the legendary water soul has been missing for some centuries now. What if it's in here?
What is it?
What, the water soul?
Yeah.
Well, the world is divided up into many elemental properties, and the world's souls were stored in magical artifacts. The Asgardians did it to keep the elementals in check. There are water, storm, void, fire. Fire's acting up, it would seem, recently. I can feel that. And all those type of elements and stored in these artifacts. What if this is the water one? It might not be. It's a bolt, but, you know, they come in peculiar shapes and sizes. I don't know. I can't let your crew use it. I'm sorry.
But we need it.
Yes, just let me study it. Convince them to let me study it more, so that they don't accidentally fire something they don't know what they're using.
Okay. You want help? Zox will help you. Then you do it quicker. Then we kill God King quicker.
Yes, I don't mind if you want to kill the God King. By the sounds of it, he's been a dastardly dickhead lately.
Just about sums up.
Wiping out tribes and clans. What a beast.
So how Zox will help you?
Well, Xerxil, remember what we were doing earlier? We shouldn't do that again. We shouldn't steal. But I do need incense. So if you come across any in your journey, I could use it to speed up the process to find out what this is.
Okay, Zox will go find.
You don't have to now, of course.
No, Zox will do nothing else. Otherwise, sleep in nest.
You got a nest?
Yeah, I seen robot.
Ah, how delightful. Okay.
He just trots off.
She begins, of course, tracing arcane sigils in the air and walking around the bolt. And you see some of the crew stop, shake their head, and just move on. Alright, so, Xerxil, you...
I'm off to find some incense.
Where would you go?
Lady.
Yes?
What's it smell like?
I prefer lavender, and sense of field, you know.
Well, I'm gonna go and try and smell out lavender then.
Will you make a perception check?
It's the best I've got to go with.
Yeah. Alright, so your nose leads you to the...
Lavender.
First it leads you towards the marketplace. No, it begins to smell like meat, cooking fish. And yeah, it leads you to the side of what looks like one of the citizens' houses, where he has grown lavender. And you just... yeah, you find some.
I'm gonna pick it all.
As you're picking it, a man probably in his late 50s, human, brown teeth, pokes his head out the shutters. Can I help you?
Maybe.
There's like bees buzzing all around you right now. Fucking tons of them.
Crunchy spice. Is this your crunchy spice?
Excuse me?
Crunchy spice.
Yeah.
How much you want?
He like opens the door, comes out with his arms on his hips. He's got a big beer belly, jaundiced skin. You want this that just grows on my fence?
No, crunchy spice. Bzz, bzz.
He laughs. The bees?
Crunchy spice.
Tell you what, give me a couple of silver pieces and you can do whatever you want in this garden.
Okay. I don't have any silver pieces, so I give him a gold piece.
Well, that'll do. And he just leaves you and goes, have fun. Closes his door, goes back inside.
Alright, I'm going to spend at least an hour catching crunchy spice.
Oh my god. Can you make a survival check? See how that goes.
I am proficient, but I'm not very wise.
Alright, so you get stung several times. Including in your mouth. All over your body. So you take a total of 4 piercing damage.
That's good spice.
Yeah, that's
Good spice.
But you do, however, using lavender, it turns out Crunchy Spice love lavender. And you do manage to capture some, have a nice meal.
Oh my god. I'll just
He's
become a
just tripping the
genius.
fuck out on bee poison.
Are you actually capturing them for later?
Yeah.
Oh, so you've got...
eating some as I go.
Yeah, so you've got a small chest filled with bees.
And a few gems.
And now I know that they go for the lavender. I'm also taking every single bit of lavender that I can get my hands on.
Alright, so you get 4 pounds of lavender.
Nice.
You're like a farmer, like walking up the rice terraces, you know, with a straw backpack filled with like stalks. Yours is just filled with lavender. You've got a trail of bees behind you.
That's a good point. I don't have a backpack, so I need to find one of those.
Alright, yeah. Finding a backpack is more about going to obviously the ship or the market district. But the moment you walk past the market district, people are screaming and running in terror.
Cool. Does anyone drop a backpack?
It looks like... Roll a perception check.
Why are my perception rolls always so bad?
I know, it doesn't look like anyone's dropped like a bag or anything. However, someone has dropped a satchel and ran for it, like a small satchel that was over a shoulder. And they were like, bees! Bees! As they're running off.
Alright, a satchel will help.
Right, you grab the satchel. Inside just seems to be some badges.
Badges?
Badges, like sewn badges.
Badges?
Badger.
Yep, and...
Stuff my lavender inside and head back to the ship.
Oi! And you hear, oi, you! And
What?
You recognise the woman pointing at you and calling your name out. She is Liviana Salibkar, the Shah's bodyguard. What are you doing with one of those bees?
It's my Crunchy Spice, you get back!
2 more guards join her and they're not drawing their swords, there's just bees, but there's you. And they're like, have you not noticed what you're doing with all of that? There's like literally bzzz, like a tornado swarm of bees above you.
Zax'll just have snack.
Do your snack away from the marketplace.
Okay.
Okay.
Trots along.
Yeah, like as you head towards the ship, you see Wave Cleaver smoking a pipe down on the dock, and he sees and he goes, "Wait a minute." Actually, no, not Wave Cleaver, Darioso. I was gonna say, Darioso just goes, "Wait a minute, no, not again." Then he runs towards the edge of the harbour and jumps in the water.
I'm coming aboard.
Oh my god! As you come aboard, it's just like, you know, like you peer your head over the edge of the balustrade and bzzz, the crew go running down the companionway. The doors are shut. Anna runs against it and goes, "Oh, that's it! Locking me out here with the swarm of bees, why don't you?" Turns around and goes, "Oh, Xerxil, what are you doing with all of them?"
Hello, lady. It's good snack. You like Crunchy Spice?
Xerxil? That's a lot of bees. They hurt us. You need to leave
They
them.
don't hurt. It's like little sting. It's nice. It's good for you. Try some.
She's elbowing the door. Let me in, please. No, I will not try to eat bees. I am going to ask you politely to remove the bees.
Okay, but I brought you incense.
That's nice. I don't require the bees, though, Xerxil.
I'll just toss the 4 pounds of lavender at her.
Looks down at it and goes, "Good job, Xerxil, good job."
Okay, see you later.
Okay, where do you go after that?
Go find more Crunchy Spice harvesting tools.
Okay, and you just see the crew come out with like blankets. Some of them are swinging towards the bees. Yep, that's a day's distraction. Okay, at the Wreck Tavern. All of you walk in. Quite a humid atmosphere. Jack walks over, immediately begins placing drinks down for you all. Welcome back.
Cheers, Jack.
No problem.
We're not here for drinking, we're here for business, Gwenna says and downs the drink.
Nice. I'll get you some more.
We're not here for drinking.
Yeah, I get
But
it.
bring us the drinks anyway.
Oh, yeah, I plan to.
You're drinking, get out.
Alright, so he does bring along tons of drinks for the crew that have followed you, the ones that aren't being attacked by Crunchy Spice, and also you see there's a bunch of people here, but it is afternoon. It's not evening busy.
Chester, I need you to get on a table, hold a speech that will rouse their interest, and then send them towards us to sign up.
Ah, you've come to the right man. Gentlemen! Gentlemen!
Yeah, they all focus on you.
You have heard the tales of my exploits. You have read the scriptures of my ways. Now I offer a once in a lifetime, nay, an eternity's opportunity to join the intrepid crew of the mighty galleon, the Crunchy Spice. You have seen it in the tales pillaging with pirates and the soiree with serpientes. You too could be a part of these tales and perhaps climb the ranks within my entourage. If you are interested, we are hosting interviews over here with these fine gentlemen. If you make it through them, I will personally select you for my crew.
Alright, performance check.
Okay. Bitch. Plus 12 coming at you.
Oh my god. I can see Adrian covering off his face already.
I don't know why I asked him to do it either.
Oh no, it's not. It's only plus 8.
Only.
Boom.
Boom! He just drops the boom. Okay,
That's
so
right.
immediately there is a line of about 20 people.
Is that enough for you, dear Gwyneth?
Now we'll see how many of them we want, but I don't think George is very picky in these things. Last time he just took basically everyone.
Right then. Looks like we're getting a little flotilla, to steal a phrase.
Gwyneth just asked all of them, who are you and why do you want to be on our ship?
Yeah, you get most of them are like, well, Chester. And then you get some that are like, well, before Chester even did the speech, we were planning on signing up before you left.
Okay, how many of them are on the before even hearing the speech side of
About
things?
4.
Oh, we need a munch more. Okay, I'll definitely take all of them that wanted to sign up before hearing the Chester speech.
Mm-hmm. One, however, unique, does approach. He's a unique-looking man, as in he has an eye patch, bald head, but on his back he has a Bretonian-style rifle.
What a unique-looking man on a pirate island has an eye patch and shaves his head. I am absolutely in awe of this man.
I meant the rifle, but never.
Yeah,
mind.
I got you, Liam. I gathered that.
He's a trendsetter.
And he goes, "Hello."
Hello.
He nods, strokes down his goatee. I would like to join the Crunchy Spice.
What do you where do you see yourself in 30 years?
Dead.
On our boat or unrelated to our boat?
Shrugs. Doesn't matter.
Any reason you want to go to sea?
To die.
Points towards his rifle. Sharpshooter. Test my skills.
Ever hunted a dragon before?
Nope.
Feel like doing it?
Sure.
He's in. That's the first one that has ever said yes to that question. He's in.
He just points towards his rifle and says, 500 paces. Eye shot.
Wait, did he just ask for 500 gold pieces?
No, I could shoot an eye at 500 paces.
Oh, now I get it. It's not that far.
He shrugs. Do you want to test it?
1,500 meters, mate. That's still quite impressive.
You and me outside.
He nods. That's when Vivian actually just pipes up then. For the first time, she's left Darioso with the kids, and she says, I could probably outshoot both of you.
I want to bring the kids to the pub, actually.
Did you?
For the pub today. Yeah.
Well, that would be an excuse as to why she would come.
Yeah, we've got the family. We're having a family meal. All these Laura.
Yeah, she says I could probably outshoot you all.
With what do you even shoot?
I'm too good. That's why I'm not allowed to use a bow or a rifle. And
What do you mean?
At that moment, Chester, because you had heard her story, you would probably be betting on her. Like, to be the best. But yeah, she says, there's the reason why I have to throw my punches, and she holds up her metal fists.
I think she'd outstrip you all, personally.
I think you're full of shit. You're all full of shit. George, 3 bottles and place them 1,000 feet away.
Ugh.
He nods. He nods.
In an unsavory place again.
And he runs out into the plains, finds like a decrepit fence, and puts them down. And he's like, and it's just a dot. And then he begins walking back. He gets back within about 5 minutes and just goes, give me a drink.
I give him a drink and.
Okay.
New guy, you start.
Arlo brings up the rifle. All action. Loads it. And then aims slightly up. Fires. And then George slaps the eyeglass to you. Gwendef, when you look. Yeah, fuck me. He rolled a 24. With a disadvantage as well. Hold it up.
Oh, yes.
And they see that the top part of the glass is shattered. Vivian. You go then, Gwendef. And I hand you the rifle.
Wait, why am I using the rifle?
Oh, you want to use the bow? Go ahead.
Why would you see? I've never used a
He's
rifle.
a true
before.
friend. So.
No, that's not.
I know.
Wait, is using magic cheating?
They shrug.
I mean, I'm Zephyr striking. What even?
Oh, fuck! It is with disadvantage.
Shit.
Because, wait.
That is true. I don't even have 1,000 feet. I thought a longbow was 1,200.
So you go, and it does look like it's good, but the wind takes it and it lands short. Vivian looks towards the new.
I did Zephyr strike, so I cancelled out the disadvantage.
Bro.
Oh, still the range. Wait a minute. I'll take -1 for every. Yeah, you'd still hit it.
Ha!
You do manage to hit the. Well, you don't smash it. By then, the arrow's taken quite a downward wobbling and just cracks into the side of it, knocks it over. Knocks both bottles over, in fact. Vivian narrows her eyes and goes, give me the rifle. Spins it. Claps her hands together and the metal gauntlets fall off and clonk to the ground. She brings the...
Show off.
She brings the rifle up. Aims towards the crunchy spice. Angles the rifle up about a foot, and then about 1.5 feet to the right of the crunchy spice. And then I'm gonna roll. You probably will know. You won't be able. You grab. I'm assuming you're gonna use the spyglass, right, to see this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if she does it. The crew, Vivian. Right, so she goes, fires. And you're looking down at Crunchy Spice. And at that moment, you see there's some sort of black swarm spiraling above the ship. You see Xerxil with what looks like a ton of purple flowers. And then you look down and you see Anna gesticulating with her hand. And she reaches for something as the crew comes out. And she's gesticulating with what looks like an iron mug of some sort. And then as you're looking for the spyglass, she goes the iron mug without even looking, and hole appears in the iron mug and a load of liquid drips out the bottom.
You decided that after shooting.
I wasn't looking. And Xerxes, right in front of you, you just see Anna's mug as she is flying it around suddenly have a hole in it. There's a ting sound. She just looks.
Oh, that was a big crunchy.
She rolled 45 to hit.
What the fuck is that character?
What did I tell you, people?
Why is there bees on the boat?
She goes, I don't know. She narrows her eyes and goes, looks like they're following Xerxes.
What are his good points?
Who's Xerxes?
What are his pros?
She leans,
Anyway, new guy.
Yes, sorry.
Since you are apparently the third best shot on this ship, and the only one who isn't a show-off, you can join.
He nods and looks towards Vivian and says, You've got the Buckhorn bloodline. She nods and he goes, Some people are born lucky, and then he walks off.
We didn't have, a really downer on the ship yet, and I feel like he can fill that role.
Kaiser's like, hey, what about me?
Okay, sure, you can fill that hole together if you...
No, man, I'm kind of a marksman as well, but you forgot.
Oh, so you didn't want to be a downer.
He looks and goes, I probably couldn't shoot that far anyway, if I'm honest.
It's not about, the shots you make, it's about the shots you fire at dragons. George, how many people did we recruit?
Yar, 16 so far.
How many do we need to fire 8 ballistas and 2 cannons?
16.
We're good, let's celebrate.
What about these other lot? These 4 here.
Can any of you cook?
They all look at each other, then their heads go down. Shake their heads.
Whatever, you're in.
Yar! Yeah, alright. So you've managed to get another 20 crew members. That's a total of 48 crew members?
Armada!
We need to start earning more fucking money.
We have like a chest of stolen gems on the boat.
Oh yeah, there is that now. That's an issue. Then how long have we got till the ship's repaired? I mean, Anstey, I won't get the kids dropped off.
Is it an issue or an opportunity?
It's a couple of days, like you said. Chester. No? Fair enough. So
He did say disappeared, but that was...
I think we could skip until to when the boats are finished, unless anything happens on the island till then.
Nope. Fair enough. Over the period of that night, Vivian does explain what Arlo had said to her. Oh yeah, that's it. That guy's name is Arlo.
That's very important. He is on the dragon hunting party.
His name is Arlo Blaine, if anyone wanted to write down his name. And everyone, of course, realises his skills are in scouting and sharpshooting. Surprise, surprise. But Vivian does explain that night, when you're all deeply drunk, that her mother her mother's father, was born with a curse, where the first shot of every minute would always hit, but everything after that was just terrible bad luck.
That's kind of cheating, isn't it?
Maybe she'd be useful for when we fire this doom bolt.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
No, I mean, it used to come in handy for him and her because they were both, well, rangers of some sort. I mean, my mother was a sharpshooter. I mean, I would have taken up the call, but instead I got this, and she hits her chest. And these, and she holds her gauntlets. And these are so, when I hit, I can hold my punch and not kill people.
So you're against shooting the doom bolt?
Yes, whenever I've experimented with ranged weaponry before, I've always killed. I don't kill. That's why I only swing with my fists, so that I'm able to take and hold my punches.
That's okay, I wanted to shoot the Doom Bolt anyway.
Okay, well, she just goes... And of course, Chester knows the rest of her story, and he could probably tell you later, but she says, I just try not to use weapons that will kill instantly.
I like to watch them die slowly.
Or I like to knock them out.
Yeah, that's the more sensible thing.
The last time I killed, I didn't want to, but you guys saw it. When we were the Battle of the Bloody Oranges, remember?
Yeah, when you went a bit nuts.
And
Yeah, you super killed a dude.
I crushed his throat, I know. It was either me or him.
Not really.
It was the Inquisitor, right?
Yeah, but like... We could have just knocked them out.
That was my plan.
Yeah, good job on that one.
He shrugs, and then points towards her chest without a word.
So, Macra, the Doom Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be able to use that against the boat.
Yeah, not yet, because we haven't got the equipment for it. We'll just have to ignore the boat for now, but then as soon as we've got equipment to fire it, we then fire it at the boat.
But do we fire it at the boat or like at the God King's palace?
Whatever comes first.
Chester, have you ever seen someone fire a Doom Bolt?
Can't say that I have. Sorry, I tell a lie. Thrice have I seen it.
Okay, so yeah, okay, I got you.
Right then. Anything else we need to do, or we're just waiting for the ship to be done?
Well, the ship's done now, so we'll say 2 days have passed relatively safely. Bees have been dispersed, but somehow small swarms of bees keep appearing around the ship for no reason.
Oh, weird. Right then, are we making our way then, guys? Anything else we need in the city? Shall we make a move?
Do you want to say goodbye to your uncle, Grilda?
I'll take a moment.
Mm-hmm. When you approach the smithy, he and his husband are finishing off the last parts of the diving bell. When you approach, he turns and says, has Chester delivered that poem yet?
I must tell you the truth, I haven't really been paying attention to what he does or does not deliver in terms of poetry.
Oh, I'm sure he'll turn up soon. I'm assuming you are heading out of port then?
That we are.
Don't tell me where you're going. I don't want no God King spy getting in my head.
Very well.
He nods and goes, it was a pleasure to see you again, Glildar.
Indeed. It's been good. I wish you all the best, and perhaps we'll see each other again.
I hope we do. I'm seeing a lot of both of the families in you. My brother would be proud. Not about the rebellion part, you know. He was a bit of a God King sucker, to be honest, but just about you growing into who you are. That's all.
Thanks.
That's all.
I couldn't tell anything about your mother. Strong lass, but not much of a fan of me, no.
Yeah, she wasn't the easiest to be around.
I'll tell you what. I will send messages to Ladisla and the rest of the family. Make sure they're all okay.
Very well. I can send you a message every day if you want an update on how things are going.
Let me know in a couple of weeks if you're still alive, and then I'd be a happy dwarf.
Will do.
Thank you, Gulodar. Enjoy the land ship. She's a beaut.
That she is. And I'll try not to show too much the fact that the ship doesn't like him at all.
Yeah, he goes to shake your hand.
Yeah, I'll shake his and clap him on the back. Give his husband a parting greeting, and then be on my way.
Do a parting kiss then.
Yeah, he indeed shakes your hand and gives you a hug and claps on the back again. And as you leave, he says, "Good luck on your journey." And Chester.
Yes, sir.
Would you be walking in about this time? Maybe.
Yes, I would.
Yeah. So, Grillo, you do see Chester walking in.
I just walk past him and get back to the ship.
Yeah, he goes, Chester, you're here. And he leads you to the side behind a pillar and he goes, did you complete that poem?
I did indeed. I have written you a haiku, good sir.
A haiku? I don't even know what that means.
It is short, sweet, and follows a particular set of rules.
Go on, quick, read it out to me.
I'll pass him a note instead. It's actually quite nice. He's butchered the lines, though.
Go on, you say it the way that you would say it.
Pleasant summertime. Surprisingly fair lane loves, in spite of the flame.
That's pretty nice. I'm sure he'll appreciate it. And he looks back towards his husband and says, thanks, Chester. I was going to give those cannons anyway, but you did me a favour.
Consider the poem is so good, perhaps you can throw in a little something extra for the boat. We're quite lacking in firepower.
Really aren't anymore.
If you do, I'll give you the filthy version for later on.
Alright then. Come on over here. Get your twiggly arms over here. And he hands you 2 barrels of black powder, stuffs them underneath each of your arms.
Excellent. Anyway, listen to this one. There once was a young man named Lane, who had a peculiar name. He sat on his back, did nay protect his crack, and now he's in terrible pain.
I don't think he's going to appreciate that one, to be honest.
Well, it's for the night times, once you've had a couple of...
He's more at the top.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for I'll take both of them, see which one he prefers. Probably the former, but you know. Anyway, deliver the barrels. They'll come in handy.
Excellent. Thank you.
Alright,
and I shall return with the barrels.
And the crunchy spice and the zephyr that morning set sail back into open waters.
Back to the main objective.
Currently, Wetway Waters. Can I get a destination?
We are going to Port Phobos.
No way, really? We're genuinely going to Port Phobos.
I imagine we can't make
outship this fucking man of war and get there before it does. Well, before it catches us.
Holy shit! Look at this journey.
Roll some fucking random encounters, my friend.
Look at this detour we made.
Yeah, like 300 kilometers.
Oh yeah, that was literally the point. We made the detour, so we confused the God King.
Well, the first day's journey out of Wetway Waters relatively uneventful. On the second day journey, you guys come across the same small kind of sloping shallow water that leads to a small sand hill. That sand hill has the palm tree on it with a single coconut, and underneath that is where Xerxil buried his treasure, his poop. You pass by the same island.
I'm so happy we passed by the poop tree again.
Yep. No one want to stop?
No, not really.
Alright, and on the third day's journey, goes relatively uneventful once again. You are in open waters. Let me look at the... Yep. However, on the fourth day, you are passing perpendicular to the Mokhul city. So, just beyond the horizon, you think the Mokhul city would be a day's journey. And you begin to see more ships. Most of them heading eastward, away from the city. And they don't bother you much. There seems to be galleys, teremes, warships, some merchant ships. However, they're all on the horizon. Nothing comes too close. They're all flying the flag of the Mokhul Empire. On the fifth day, you begin to see islands dotting the way in the water. Like dozens of them. And you have to kind of take a bit of a side journey just to go around them. However, something peculiar begins to appear on the horizon. And one of the pirates up on the crow's nest goes, Captain! And Wavekeeper looks up and goes, land? I think. And he goes, yeah, one moment. Climbs up, and then 10 minutes later climbs down and goes, everybody, to the decks. And when you're all gathered, Yeah, you're gonna have to take what I say with a pinch of salt, because I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at.
Huh.
There's a giant block of ice on the horizon.
Is this unusual?
Yes. It's a bright and warm day, Ascension Day, which was like a month ago, marked the start of summer. And he goes, in roughly a few minutes, you'll see it glistening on the horizon.
Is the ice gonna be a problem for us?
Do we go around or do we stop to look?
I reckon we go and explore it. That seems rather quite interesting.
Is ice that interesting to you?
Can you imagine what it's going to be like when we put it in the brandy in a min?
Oh my god, that's amazing.
See, not just a pretty face.
Crew, get the pickaxes. We're mining ice for drinks.
Yeah!
Alright, so you're calling to get the pickaxe.
Yeah, I'm assuming we have something like pickaxes on the boat. Probably not pickaxes, but shovels or, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got something similar.
War pigs.
There is mining equipment. I mean, you can thank Grodar for that.
Yeah, because Grodar just buys any shit, really.
No, he literally bought like a fuck ton of supplies for the ships. Like
Yeah, I know.
Brilliant.
And then he drowned someone by tying it to him. I remember all the things he did.
Yes, correct. Alright, see,
Win some, you lose some.
as it begins to approach in the distance, it's beginning to, look like a huge ass iceberg.
Yeah.
Tricky business, this. Once sunk a few ships, icebergs. Perhaps we should steer well clear.
George, what's the likelihood of this thing ripping a hole in a hole?
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have eyes, but it ain't moving.
Is that weird for an iceberg?
It is kind of weird.
Is it weirder than it being here, or does that make it less weird that it doesn't move?
I gotta be honest, I ain't got a clue.
We'll go and explore it. There's something cool about it.
Well, we'll take the usual suspects. You know, the expeditioneers, and you guys just stay at the coast of the iceberg and mine some ice for drinks for when we get back.
Sure.
And if trouble comes, I don't know, scream.
If trouble comes, scream.
You know, like a scream that is both threatening to them and both makes us know, yeah, there's trouble.
Sure. He says, sure. And I'm assuming you're going to let the ship do its thing and ride the course towards the iceberg, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, can everyone make perception checks?
I think it might be wise if we do it in just the floaty ship. So I feel like it's less likely to get a massive hole ripped into it if it's floating above the water. But
Is a land ship sailing with us as well?
Yeah, there's two ships.
it floats about a good 7 foot above the water. Yeah, who have we got on the land ship then? So Grildar's obviously got to be on there.
Well, we have and like 16 of the new people to man the ballistas.
Yeah. Well, no, we'd probably mix them up. We'd probably put some of the new guys on our ship and then some of the older guys on that one. Just so the new crew can train the newer crew.
Oh, that's
Split
great.
it all up.
Alright, so...
Who of the parties on each ship? I think it's important we decide this.
Right,
Grandeth
so,
is on the main ship.
on the main ship. So as you begin to approach the iceberg, you see there is... It's slowly rotating in the sea, and it's kind of like shapes to a conical point with these sharp, kind of mirror-like angles reflecting sunlight off of it. There is immediate change in temperature as you guys begin to approach. Xerxil and Gwendeth notice the change in temperature first, a kind of like deep chill that begins to set into the very bones and then form rime crystals and kind of like icicles on the sails on the edge of the ship. And you notice that the water around this iceberg is beginning to form like a crusted layer of ice that you guys are kind of crunching through, except the land ship, which is floating above it. And Gwendef and Zerxel can both see an entrance in the top and at the base, which the ship would be able to reach.
Ooh. I won't go inside. Oh, I wish I was playing the Paladin from fucking Mad Mage, because I think I've got like immunity to cold as one of my Paladin powers. Frank.
Yes?
If we go in there, have you got a way of stopping us freezing our tits off?
I don't.
Ah, shit. Do we have extra clothes we can wear? Grilla?
Well, there's certainly some. I don't have clothes for everyone.
Well, just winter cloaks for us 5.
Well, actually, I have a couple extra blankets.
We can wrap them around us. That'll probably do it. Tie it off in a pin.
And some bedrolls. I guess you could use those.
Sweet. Macron will deck himself out in a blanket. Kind of use it like a cape.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Right. I want some ice from the inside of it, because that's where it's going to be the coldest.
Alright, so you guys entering the ice cavern.
We're entering the ice cavern, which seems like a fantastic idea.
I have a very important question here. Do I need to be on the ship to control it? Because you said it's mostly mind control, right?
Oh, I forgot to mention, no, you can control it with up to 600 feet.
Oh, you don't even need to be on the ship. You can be on the main ship, navigating that one. That's the shit.
Mm-hmm.
How far do we have these two ships to each other? Because imagine if it's mind control. They can
At the moment, they're about 300 feet away.
Right. Imagine you can have it closer, though, couldn't he? Because it's not really that much of a threat of twatting them together.
But it does get in the way of the that kind of the draft that they use for the sails and the crunchy spice if it's in its tail, or if it's, you know...
That makes sense. Well, I imagine he can float behind the crunchy spice, though, and it do not really affect it.
No, it's the other way around. It can float in the front and not affect it.
Well, the main ship in front, or the...
If you put the land ship in front, that's fine.
Oh, right, okay, so that that doesn't affect... Oh, yeah, obviously, because the wind needs to push it forward. Have we named the new ship, yeah?
Yes, it's got its own name. It's called
Zephyr.
Zephyr.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, I did name it. Zerxel, what should we call the new ship?
Don't know. Not good name, ships. You took this name.
Perhaps it's my turn to name the vessel.
No.
I'm blood dead.
I'll just tell you that if you piss her off, she's just going to probably dump you in the sea at some point, so...
Right, okay. Well, we'll give her a cool name. I guess Zephyr works quite well.
I obviously like Zephyr. I can't imagine why.
I would call it Chester's Maiden in froth.
Zephyr it is.
Fucking hell.
Okay, so you begin to approach the cavern entrance on the land ship.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you're all going?
Yep.
And do you go into the cave then?
I
I mean, immediately you notice the drop in temperature. It's probably around 0 degrees Celsius at the moment. But as you step into the cave, it drops to a good -4, -5. You guys are kind of shivering. However, in the cavern entrance, the first thing you will notice is the body of something. A largish humanoid. Bones kind of bleached white. Whatever it had has been taken. It's like the open ribcage of a large creature with the pelvic bone shattered.
Da bast, snoo.
Fair that.
No one got that Futurama reference, apparently. Never mind.
Oh, I did. Well, that's why I
right.
it.
It just obviously wasn't that funny. So there's nothing on them. It's literally just the skeleton.
Yeah, and it's kind of half buried into the ground, as if something heavy has stamped on it.
Fucking hell, he's had a bad day. Alright then.
Can I just have a look to see if I can find out a little bit more what the creature that might have done this is?
Sure. Nature check.
Difficult terrain?
No.
What's the surface like that we're walking on then?
Kind of like gravel and dirt. It's all been upturned and then frozen to form like a hard surface.
Oh, so it's still kind of like I thought it was just one giant frozen water tower.
Yeah, you've gone inside a cave entrance inside it.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, and the walls all seem to be like hard, rocky surface. Okay, so Grildar, whatever it was heavy, stamped upon it, and had crushed its spine at the lower part. So whatever this was must weigh several tons, maybe. You can't quite tell what had done it. However, with that nature check, you do tell that this creature was a Minotaur.
The one that's been crushed, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and by the discarded axe shaft nearby, probably some sort of adventurer or something like that.
Well, something big here. We should definitely be careful. If that thing steps on us, that's probably, well, the end of whoever it steps on.
Okay, let's not get stepped on.
Okay, further into this tunnel, you notice that the walls begin to take on a different sheen. They go from rock to just ice, and frozen behind all the ice is treasure. You see shiny coins here and there, a gemstone, a weapon, a skull smiles back at you, like with an evil grin. It's as if like it's all just been frozen into the walls.
All right.
Why do I feel like if we try to dig this out, this thing's going to collapse on us?
Well, that might be one thing. The other thing is it worth our time?
Yeah. Having a quick gander, can we rough estimates of value?
At the moment, you're seeing about several hundred silver pieces in the walls. Up ahead, those of you with torches out, that's like Chester, can see glittering shards of crystal, kind of protruding out of the ice, further ahead.
A strange place, this. A melding of quartz.
We'll keep exploring. We'll come back to the treasure at the end. And if it's worth our time, we'll dig it out then. We'll look at the rest of this place, see if we can find who killed our man at the cave entrance.
Random encounter. Critical strike.
Right, okay, so I've chucked you over to the map.
Sweet nuts.
I can see everything.
Yeah, I haven't done any dynamic lighting for this, because remember, when you find islands, I roll randomly, and I just rolled randomly for this, so I had to make it at that moment.
Amazing.
Good job. Done well there, mate. I'd have fucking drew it and it looked awful.
Well, I had this sitting on the side. I remembered I bought it from the marketplace. I was like, might as well use it.
Sweetness.
Okay, so you see this grand cavern filled with crystals protruding out of the walls, and all the walls are ice, like kind of pure white ice, with treasure embedded in them.
Can we tell what these crystals are made out of?
Yeah, some of them like quartz. Some of them are like not anything like massively precious in large quantities, and and you notice that there are in one part of the wall. There's the torso of something freshly frozen. It's like white flesh, partially eaten, you think?
Someone's keeping the rest of him for later. Brilliant. Right, let's kill whatever in here, and then we can see if it's worthwhile stealing the rest of the shit out of here.
Mm-hmm. All right,
you come in then, kids.
Right you are.
Okay, so you guys begin to walk in, and it's really dark in here. And the cave rises up like hundreds of feet to the point where even people with dark vision can't see up there, especially not Chester with his torch. But there is also a frozen, what look like lake in here. That is definitely difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, poor Adrian.
Better be better about tomorrow, little shit. We'll scout around this frozen lake, see if we can see anything around this side.
Alright. Alright, can you all make me perception checks, in fact?
Perception.
Disgrace.
Oh man. Zerxil, the perception checks are coming in handy for once.
They're coming in now. I mean, I've got a really high perception. Just it never fucking came along before.
Do it.
Oh man, Chester's rollage.
But don't you complain about your rolls, huh?
Okay, so
I don't know what hope you had for Gwendolyn's perception.
So in this ambush that's about to happen, Zerxil is the only one that gets an action in the surprise round, since he hears the whoosh of great wings unfold above him as something descends out of the shadows and goes to land on the group.
Yeah, even the ones with dark vision can't see what's going on up there. We probably should have taken that as a hit.
Can I have initiative from everyone, please?
Get in. Let's fucking kill a bird, boy. One big birdie boy.
I would like to take the initiative and say how awfully charming you're looking today, Liam.
Thank you. However,
Prime initiative.
those Zerxil, who's not surprised by the 20 stealth from this creature, actually gets to go first as this huge white dragon appears out of the shadows.
What?
What?
Nice.
Looks like it's going straight for Chester and Grildar. But however,
So bad.
the rest of them are surprised. Is your go, Zerxil?
Oh shit!
Can I just do this? And use these?
Yes, go ahead. Roll a d8.
Who's the one wearing that? Is it you and Gwenda?
Mm-mm.
You and Chester, is it?
Well then.
Who else gets it?
I don't know, as the other one actually, at the moment.
No.
Who's Chester?
I don't have them. I have the braces of archery.
Yeah, I've got the braces of defense. I think it is Chester. I think he's the only one left, so don't.
I'm not wearing them. Definitely not.
Was Lantix wearing them?
Very likely, yeah. It could have been.
Do they still
I
work
don't
then?
remember having them.
No, he would have got them back. So you can. I'll let you designate someone right now.
Give him Chester, or Zerxil.
Chester and Zerxil are the only two people applicable because they don't wear braces.
I don't have them on my sheet.
No, I'm saying he's giving you me now. Like, pick them if you want.
No, as in, I mean, Solinus didn't have them.
I know Macro had him at one point, but he gave him someone else once he got the braces of defense. I think I'm pretty sure I gave him Chester.
I feel like Todd forgot to put something on his cheat again.
I mean, that is way within the realms of possibility.
Alright, so,
initiative when you can't do it.
So
Right, so on fucking axe, let's go.
alright, so yeah, Zerxil, you command Gildor, I have put your initiative up by 1.
Yeah, I saw.
So Spook soars up towards this dragon, goes to attack, misses it. It just doesn't seem to affect it.
With.
And anything else from you,
Do
Zerxil?
you mean I missed, or it doesn't seem to affect it?
Oh, it like, just hit its scale and did it.
Okay, yeah, cool. No, that's it from me. I had to use the action to do the dire familiar.
Okay, so Gwendif gets a reaction, Macro gets a reaction, so forth until it gets to the dragon's turn. The dragon ignores Spook, slides through, lands on the ground here, so Spook can get an attack of opportunity if he wishes.
He can't.
Okay, can Grildar, Zerxil, and Gwendef make Constitution saving throws, please?
Oh, come on. I was round the corner. I put myself there specifically.
I'll give you advantage on it.
Nice.
Gwendolyn is just super psyched to fight something that kind of looks like a dragon.
Nice.
I know, but fucking, she's got a raging clip boner. She's like, fucking nipples are hard and everything.
Nice. So you both take... So all three of you take 20 cold damage.
Fuck, bro.
Remember, you would have had a long rest.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Fall resistance, fucking disgusting.
Alright, so Zerxil, at that moment, can Zerxil, Gwendef, and Grildar all make con saves?
Again?
Yeah, you're in its lair.
I don't remember entering its lair.
Don't you? So, that's at that moment.
That's sort of 14.
Still a 14. That's a pass. 14 is pass, but still take damage. Alright, so...
that's pretty bad.
That is pretty
bad. Fuck it. Oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh,
No,
Christ.
still fails. It slams one
That's well worth.
great claw against the ground as ice shards shatter, explode out the wall all over you all, and emit this cold geyser of energy out into all that area that you all are in. So you all take 12 cold damage, except Grildo takes 6.
Good thing I failed.
It roars.
Was I still surprised, by the way, or not?
No, you would have got your reaction back.
Okay, then on the breath, or on the second one only?
You would have had your reaction on the breath.
Okay, then can I practically do this, please?
Yes, so 10 cold damage.
Oh shit! Yeah, hold on. What's that thing? Yes. Do this.
Okay. You deal with that. It's used its lair action, and then it shouts out in Draconic, which I guess means that Xerxil knows.
I imagine Gwendef knows Draconic.
I think Adrian, yeah.
Does Adrian, do you know Draconic as well?
I do, but we've established that Gwendeth mostly knows insults in it. But she can get the gist of it.
Alright, so you get a kind of weird amount of words from it, Xerxil. Bubble got fucked up. Xerxil, your go.
Does that mean anything to me?
Nope, it's literally gobbledygook, even in Draconic.
This is an old dragon, I reckon.
Doesn't look that big, but...
No, yeah. Maybe it's been frozen.
You're talking shit, you idiot! Speak properly!
And then, I thought Xerxil talks normally when he talks in Draconic.
Mm-hmm.
You what?
I thought Xerxil talks in full sentences when he's talking in Draconic.
Chester, why have you got damage?
Just talking shit, speak properly.
Alright, I thought it was...
You say I had cold damage? Everyone.
He doesn't become a distinguished gentleman. Oh my good sir.
I'm pretty sure he
Say
did.
that again with a bit better pronunciation.
No,
Pretty sure he did.
Chester, you haven't taken any damage.
I thought you said 12 to everyone. Sorry, mate. My bad.
No, 12 to the 3 that were here, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, just thought check.
Alright, let us place some ruin upon him.
It fails.
Cool. And then we'll spook him.
It misses.
Even with -4.
It passed the ruin.
I thought you just said he failed.
Did I? It meant to say passed. He rolled an 18.
Right.
And then...
Pretty sure you said failed.
Sorry, it passed. Then it missed. Then spook misses.
Okay, then I move more into the corner.
Alright, Gwendef. This is a goddamn dragon, Gwendef!
Yeah, I mean, he's my slayer's prey.
Yep.
Oh, why didn't I hellish rebuke it? I'm sorry.
And I'm skedaddling away a bit. And then I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, it's 15.
Rick just ricochets off of its scales.
Oh, it's a 24. That's better.
However, is a hit.
Rolling max damage.
Nice. Arrow embeds deep into its neck. It just looks towards you as this bright red blood begins to gush through its scales and drip to the floor.
That means I get Slayer's Prey damage.
We don't get a level up for this shit.
Right. Nothing. Anything else from you, Gwendef?
Dude, stop mentioning level up
that's
to
my
him.
turn.
Fuck's sake. It's like another 4 sessions to allow level up now.
Alright, Macro.
Gwendef! It's a dragon!
I have noticed!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll go there, I guess, and grow outwards, being dead excited for Gwendef. Growing in excitement. I'll drop me my Titan Maw, pull out my Bastard Sword as a free item interaction, and then attempt to grapple the dragon.
Alright, go ahead.
I just jumping on it and try and hold it for him so Gwendef can get the kill. 26.
Yeah, you managed to grapple it.
And then is knocking it prone going to be useful for him?
No.
Yeah, it sucks that that's a thing. I need to be able to just restrain stuff because I need to still get advantage. Then I'll just hit it with my Bastard Sword once I've got it grappled.
Mm-hmm. At that moment, you realise that the area around it is beginning to fill with smoke and like a kind of cold smog. And as you go to strike, everything seems to blur momentarily, and you miss.
Ah, you little bastard! I'm still like grappling it. I've got it all around the neck, and then that's the end of my go. From now on, can we say that I'm
Can you
attacking
make a
recklessly as
Constitution
well?
saving throw, please?
Yep.
All right, you
Total.
take 6 cold damage.
Grandev, we've got a dragon.
Again, I'm very much aware.
We've got a dragon.
I will actually draw it because, of course.
We've got a dragon.
Alright, that's fair. That'll do. Yeah, perfect. Most wonkiest first circle I've ever done, but you get it. That area is filled with a low-lying fog that's rising up. Alright, so, Grildo, your turn.
Yep, I think it's just going to be some... We're starting.
Alright, cool.
Nope.
I can tell this battle's going to go well. Ding! Just...
Well, that's it.
Alright, cool. Chester Decker, sir.
Well, right. I'm gonna take the opportunity to pop a fairy fire, but it means I'm gonna hit Spook as well. I do apologise.
20-foot cube, right?
Potentially. I've just got to remember what I called it. Fucking bollocks, this is.
In the 20-foot cube, you could literally just hit it, and that's only it.
What the hell did I call it? Pin the tail on the donkey, and that's it. Oh yeah, 20-foot cube, okay.
Yeah, you can hit only it. Is it a deck save?
Yeah, I'm just... What does it do at higher levels? Does it just get wider?
No, it doesn't do anything at high level.
Okay, in that case.
Alright, so just at that moment, it banks its wings, pushes against Macro, and dodges the fairy fire.
I am batty. And I will... You've got to swing with that. Not try and hug it. To Macro.
Yeah. Does he get disadvantage on deck checks on grappling? Is that a thing?
Nope.
No.
Alright, so Dragon's turn. Alright, so at that moment, it begins to flail at Macra. The bite, you just manage to grab its straw and push it aside. However, a claw comes up, breaks across your stomach. Another claw comes across, breaks across your flesh. You're halving damage, right?
Yep.
Take a total of 26 slashing.
Ow!
No, wait, I've calculated that entirely wrong. Sorry. Take a total of 13 slashing.
That's a bit better.
Yep. And then...
Grandev, quick, kill it!
Wait a minute. Lair action.
Ooh.
And at that moment, a jagged shard of ice falls from the ceiling straight at Chester for 12 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Is this a custom creature?
No, I also can Grildar make a con save. Forgot about that.
I could.
Don't make Liam reveal his tricks.
Is this a custom creature or is this?
No, this is actually
19.
generous. Yes, he takes 6 cold damage.
Big fan of it.
This is just from the aura, yeah?
Yeah, it's from its, yeah.
Do I only have to make one save against that?
It's at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
So, Xerxil.
Alright. We will again try to ruin him.
Okay.
Such a poor... You could tell an American's come up with that.
Alright, yeah, it passed. It fails, sorry.
It has now failed.
Yeah.
Huzzah. Hopefully Spook will do something now.
Spook hits.
Excellent.
Anything else?
No, that's it. Is he seem to be affected by that problem?
Yeah, that seemed to turn some of his white scales dark and black, and they begin to peel off and turn into the shape of Pringles. Go on.
I'm gonna Zephyr Strike.
Of course.
I'm not gonna attack it twice. 25 for 13, and...
Oh my god, the lower in the AC fucked it right up. Alright, so yeah, they both hit.
That's the Slayer's Prey damage.
Anything else from you?
Nope.
Alright. Can Spook also make a con save, sir?
Yes. Con.
So he takes 6 cold damage. Mackers.
Are there any sharp, dragged crystals nearby, or anything sharp and jagged nearby?
I forgot to mention as well. Sorry, your second hit actually missed. Gwendolyn.
The 22 missed.
You rolled a 12.
I have disadvantage because
it's in obscured vision. Yeah.
Oh fuck man.
Sorry. Yeah, I forgot to mention. Sorry, Macro.
You got disadvantage no matter what, then now.
Well, as long as you keep him in there.
Is that because of the fog? Then yeah.
It's quite clever. Yeah, the fog's also in the way of the choke point.
I can't really. Can I maneuver him around? I can go through people's characters. Can't? Oh no, I can't go around. Can I? Oh no, I could move him up there and then drag him around. So if I go up here with him,
yeah,
to like drag him up towards Spook.
Okay.
And then swing. So can you move him up like a square north?
I can't leave him in Spook. Oh, Spook can stay in the same.
Incorporeal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That will work.
That's what I was thinking. And then go down here, and then I can go through Gorilla's square, can't I?
To do what?
I just want to drag the dragon out of the fog.
Okay. So you've moved. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You've got like two movement left.
I've only used 1, 2, 3 there.
It's difficult terrain, so yeah, you've moved 6 actually.
Ah, fuck me. Right, that was a waste of movement then. I guess I've moved it up there. I'll just try and impale it on something jagged, as like any these crystals that we can't see on the map that are actually there.
Kind of, but it's not going to do damage unless you make an attack roll.
Yeah. I'll make an attack roll. I just won't like I'll try re-grapple it again, but then try grapple its wings and just try and impale its wings on stuff.
Okie dokie. Oh. Roll.
Another athletic.
Right, now make a 2d4.
Right, I can never remember if it's slash R or R slash.
Slash R.
Yeah, I'll take first.
Yeah,
Just a 2d5.
Yeah, okay, you managed to pierce it against some of the ground and the stalagmites and all of the crystals. Macro, can you make a con save?
Uh-huh.
You take 6 cold damage. Grildar, your turn.
And then I've only one attack there. I've got another one yet.
No, you grappled. Oh, yeah.
Grappling replace one of your attacks.
Yeah, got it. I thought he'd used another.
I guess I'll just attack it again because I do more damage with my bastard sword than that. 24.
That's a hit.
Sound 15 slashing damage, and that's the end of my go.
Alright, so Grildar.
Yep, same again. Maybe better this time. Nope, 13. Well,
Miss it. No, nice. It hits. That's exactly what you needed.
13 hits? Wow. Okay.
Goddamn ruin!
Oh, right. Yeah, so 24.
Yes, that's a lot of damage. It looks so hurt now.
I'll step up there.
Alright, okay. Can you make a con save?
Yep. 29.
Yeah, so 6 cold damage. So okay. Chester Decker.
Ah, it looks hurt, you say?
Yes.
A slender wand.
Uh-oh. What happened there? Where did Rocket go?
Oh, what the hell is that sound in the background?
Alright, so what are you doing with the wand?
Sorry, my Alexa went schizo. For God's sake.
Schizo.
Alexa, stop.
God damn it, woman.
Right, let's go with a signed headshot missile.
Oh my god, did you cast that at 4th level? Because there's not extra d4.
Ugh.
It rolled 1d4 plus 5, so you need to roll 3 more d4.
I should have cast it at the 4th.
Yeah, it's rolled the extra 5 damage.
Skadoosh!
Alright, cool, nice. Yeah, that's painful as well. Shit. Anything else from you? You bring out the wand, kapow!
And I will yell around the corner to Xerxil. Finish it off, sweet Xerxil!
Okay, I'll try.
Oh, alright.
Don't forget your pissing expanner brag, Macro.
Okay, so can
That's an interesting one.
Can Chester and Macro both make Constitution saving throws?
Oh dear.
As it gathers up a massive amount of fog in its breath and then breathes it out.
Freezing frog. Freezing fog.
I'm using an inspiration.
You can't.
Can I use my...
Oh wait, yes, you can. You mean your normal inspiration. I thought you meant your bard one. Never mind.
No.
I can use the explainer brag on that, can't I?
You could.
D8, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Yeah. So you both pass, taking 25 cold damage each.
Shit,
As it breathes out ice, it uses immediately. Wow, I forgot I could do that.
I'm starting to regret not being just a normal barbarian. I feel like it'd be a lot more useful.
Right, so at that moment, a massive wall of ice appears, blocking, leaving Grildar, Gwendeth, and Xerxil on the other side.
What?
That is highly suboptimal.
I looked, so I was like, it just rises up from the ground, 10 foot thick, just glistening ice, and then it just turns towards Macron, just a
What kind of boat here?
Now it's now trapped in here with me.
and then it did a critical strike on fucking Macron. Oh my god.
You bastard.
And you take a total of 29 piercing damage, so 15.
Oh!
As a shard of ice falls and crashes onto your shoulder. That's the
Can
end
I
of the
still
turn.
see it through the
40,
wall of
that's
ice or not?
You can still see it. It's no opaque. No, you can't.
Oh.
A dragon creates an opaque wall of ice on a solid. Yeah. 100.
Don't worry, I've got a plan.
It's 30 feet long, 30 foot high, 1 foot thick. Sorry.
Ready attack when you can actually see the dragon.
Xerxil, your turn.
Yep, sorry, bear with. I'm just trying to get everything loaded back up.
No, that's fine.
Right, so that wall's blocked me.
Yeah, it looked like it can be destroyed. It's not very thick.
Okay. Well, Spook's on the other side still, right?
He is indeed, yes.
Okay. Well, I will just cackle.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Oh,
assume sounds carries through.
yeah.
So I'll keep my hex alive. And then Spook can do this.
Fuck, that hits, yeah. It kind of falls back on one of its hind legs. It's going down.
That's
Alright, so Gwendeth.
Okay.
Ready attack.
I can't help but notice that there's mushrooms in varying sizes. That one could say build a natural staircase. So that if someone, say, using Zephyr Strike, were to run up there really fast, they could maybe jump over a wall generated out of ice.
I'll tell you what, if you roll an athletics check of 20 and higher, I will let this happen. If not, you were going to smash into a plane of gas and land in the smog.
Could I help to boost her over?
Not unless you got onto the mushroom first and then...
Um,
He's trying to do a Mario! He's...
Yeah, I know.
That's worth an inspiration, surely.
Yeah, you've got inspiration, haven't you?
I do. Okay, I'm gonna use is inspiration advantage or...
It's either advantage or any of the ones I've laid out in the inspiration file.
Okay, we're gonna do this with advantage. I'm gonna Zephyr Strike.
Uh-oh, here we
Because
go.
otherwise I don't have the... Come on! 24!
Nice. Right, so yeah, at that moment, that is all you can do, though. You land... Like, yeah, I'll say you roll off of her back and down her tail.
I just stared and I say in Draconic, you face a rat foot. And I end my turn.
Yeah, okay. Macro.
Right, are you ready for this? 10, 20,
Uh-huh.
30, and then with the last 10 foot, I'm gonna fucking shove her through her own ice wall. I'm gonna fucking ram her through it.
Alright. Then, alright, so
yeah. I'm raging. I've got advantage. That's a crit.
Alright, cool. Can you do me a favour and roll me 2d4?
I can already tell I jumped over this wall for nothing.
I was saying, ready to attack. I had a plan.
She bashes into the ice wall in front of Grildar. Grildar, crack just goes up the ice wall.
I'd ram her into it again.
Alright, roll this.
But she's going through this fucking wall. 23.
Yes. Okay, now another 2d4.
This is 1 weak dragon. She has not succeeded on a single strength check.
They don't get it as a saving throw. They don't have athletics either.
She can use acrobat. She can use dex check as well.
And another crack appears up the wall. It doesn't smash.
Oh, you bastard. Right, okay. That's the end of my turn. At least I'm doing damage to her and the wall at the same time. That was the plan.
Grildar.
You're playing 4D chess.
It's your turn, sir. You can see there's massive cracks up the ice in front of you.
Yep. Can I just sword burst the wall?
You can.
I will just sword burst the wall.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, you go, and you see it's just about to crack. Like literally, maybe we'll put a numerical value on it. 1 hit point away from cracking.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at my damage rolls on that. Actually, I just didn't realize how well them 2d4s were.
Yeah, and it just, and you see it's about to come down.
Can we say some of that force damage then forces its way through the wall and into the dragon?
Nope.
Thank God for the sake of immersion, we don't put numerical values on things.
I'll move over there.
The wall hasn't crashed through.
It has 1 hit point on it.
That's what I meant.
I thought you meant beforehand. And
no, that's what I said. Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's what I thought. I thought it had 1 HP when I was smashing the dragon through. Right, okay, it's got 1 left now. Then.
Yeah, like it has 13 total, and you've done 29.
Yeah.
It's my go, yeah?
I'm waiting for Grildar. Can you make a con save?
Do I have to if there's a wall in between?
Yeah, because the smog's on both sides.
I thought it was just being close to it. Sorry.
No, it stays stationary, so you take 6 cold.
Is there a static number then?
I rolled a 12. And it stays for 1 minute.
Oh, yeah, of course it will be if it's just sat there.
Chester.
I'll reach out and touch it. The party pooper.
Out and touch faith.
Oh, so you touch a creature. Uh-oh. Is that a wisdom save? Which one are you using?
Using the one where, hang on, they don't get an action next turn.
Alright, so you go to touch it with the curse, and you feel like it doesn't take effect.
Oh, you ball bag.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll just explanabag Gwendeth and just say something along the lines of, whatever you do, don't do anything that I've done in this fight.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on here. Oh my god. Can Gwendeth and Macron make con saves?
Yes, I'm gonna need some healing soon, I feel like.
I can't believe it. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I just rolled a 6 again.
Wait. I have supernatural defenses, and this is my Slayer spray. I get to add a d6.
Alright, cool.
That's really
Which is what you need enough. So you both, as it breathes out of a cone, both Macron and Gwendeth take 21 cold damage.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that drops me to 0. I hate this barbarian, I do. I need to be playing the fucking other one, the actual decent one.
And then,
what a lot of wank.
And then it's a particularly mean one, so it goes to aim its lair action at the Macra.
You bitch.
It hits with a 26. You take a death save.
Gwendeth, we got a dragon.
Well, apparently soon you can roll a better barbarian.
Xerxil, it's your turn. I actually rolled. It was actually 22 damage. Sorry, but never mind.
Okay, I guess repeat again. Cackle and spook.
Right, spook hits.
Juicy.
I have to make a con save to retrain concentration.
Yes. Alright, so it looks like the dragon's falling onto one of its hind legs. It looks like its legs have gone dead on the lower part. The necrotic energy is wasting away its muscles. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, so Gwendeth.
Okay, I did not lose concentration on Zephyr Strike, so I do not provoke opportunity attacks. So I go here, and I have advantage, so I have nothing against it, because the smoke still cancels it out. And I shoot it twice with a bow. Do I go for the Dragon Slayer? It does have its AC lower.
Disgusting if you don't.
Ah, just a 12.
Well, that's a
You've got
miss.
advantage, haven't you?
No, because it's in the fucking smoke.
Oh, that's gutting.
You got another go, haven't you?
Yeah, I have another go. 23. Okay.
So,
Oh,
Gwendef, how do you kill the dragon?
Hey.
This is a problem because you're gonna complain, and it's not the Dragon Slayer, but just as it opens its mouth again to breathe at Gwendef, just a straight shot right down its throat, down the neck,
to El Diablo for me.
into its heart.
I like how this baby white dragon's still going down like less of a bitch than fucking Daenerys' dragons with a skull.
Alright, so the arrow goes straight down his gullet, into its heart, and it kind of stumbles side. Macro falls over Macro, who's laid on the ground, smashes into the frozen lake, and there's just shards of ice that go up in the air. Alright, Macro, can you make a death save? You could die, so...
Would have been nice to end this with the Dragon Slayer.
Yep.
Alright, so you succeed. Grill Dar.
Bastard.
The ice wall does shatter, actually, and the fog does go.
We can get the loot now. Can someone save my life, please?
I shall save you. Fair,
Nope.
Macro.
Yeah, alright, so Grill
I
Dar's...
try and do it, but my hands are too cold for
Yeah, yeah.
numbing.
I'm
I
assuming...
mean, doesn't that make you a doctor, basically?
Doesn't Chester then heal him?
Boop.
Alright, so you get back up.
Wakes up to me lathering and beep.
I could have used Explanabrag on the Dragon Slayer. I'm gutted now. I could have just Explanabrag the Dragon Slayer.
We got raided with a party of 5 and I just totally didn't know. I was just too busy doing the boss battle. I feel...
Go ahead there.
Thank you, Valdrian, for the raid of 5. Alright, so...
We killed the Dragon Macra. It's dead.
We've got to try. Oh, where the fuck is Kaiser? Oh, mate. He's going to make such a cool looking suit. And then Macro just runs out the cave.
Yeah. You run out the cave, like,
Yeah.
looking for Kaiser. Well, Ring of Sending would have been handy.
Why is suit? Okay, guys, it's a dragon. It's got to have a horde. Look for the horde.
The horde's frozen in the walls.
And yeah, Gwenda, if you look around and realise, yes, most of its treasure is indeed frozen in the walls.
Okay, we've got to get the entire crew for this nonsense.
Alright, so as that's been organised, I will end the session there. We have gone 10 minutes past what we accomplished then. But guess what, guys?
Is it?
You don't...
See you next week.
You do get a level up from that.
After 1,000 years, I'm finally free.
It's been 6 sessions!
time.
6 damn
been so
sessions!
long.
You guys, honestly, 6 sessions. That's all it's been.
6 sessions. I've literally lost all my hair in that time.
Oh, okay, so back here next time.